welcome to Fearsome Top 5. With Halloween getting closer, let's
Just
kick
gonna
off
put my
October
cat up
with
on my
10
lap real
scary
quick.
ghost videos. Number 1. Late one night, a TikTok user named Felicia let her dog outside before bed. She stood on her back porch, throwing a ball
Oh, you
for
got
her
milk and
dog to
cookies? That
fetch.
sounds
But
great.
as she stood there, surrounded by the sound of chirping crickets, she heard something that sent her running
like
inside.
There we go. my avatar just kind of froze for a bit, and I was like, "What?" What, her dog? Was she scared of the dog? Oh no, that's her dog.
While staring down at her
I
phone,
was like, what
a
the fuck is
ghostly
she running
voice
from?
seemed to call out. The sound of this voice immediately startled her.
That makes more sense, because I was trying to figure out what she was scared
If
of.
you listen closely, it sounds like this voice is saying, "Get out of here."
Yeah, it does kind of sound like that, doesn't it? Saying, "Get out of here."
And Felicia claims that when she heard this voice, it sounded like it came from directly behind her. And as she ran inside the house, her dog stood there confused, wondering what happened
That's so
to playtime.
mean. She didn't let the dog in.
Number 2.
Test.
According to a man named Alan on TikTok, ever since he was a child, he always felt like something was following him. No matter where he went, an ominous presence seemed to cling to him, a dark shadow that was always watching. And every night as he laid in bed trying to fall asleep, he would open his eyes and catch a glimpse of a man in all black standing in the corner of his room. This pitch-black figure would
scare me
ominously
too.
stand in place and stare directly at him. Well, fast forward to today, and Alan is almost certain that he finally caught proof of this menacing apparition.
Oh wow, there's somebody walking outside. Well, that could be a person.
While a security camera was recording overnight, it managed to catch a dark figure walking in front of his
That
house.
is weird. It like
This
appears
black
out of
silhouette seemed
nowhere.
to suddenly manifest into view before creeping towards the right.
Yeah.
But after it went out of view behind the pillar, it never re-emerged on the other side.
Nope.
The sight
Looks
of
like
this
it just
being sent
disappeared.
a chill down Alan's spine the first time
I have
he
2
reviewed
packs
this footage,
left
as
of
it brought
those
back all
Oreo
the
mint
memories
chocolate
from his
chip cookies I
childhood of
told
the
you
dark
about.
figure
They
that
aren't
would stand
selling
in his
anymore.
room.
I mean, bought
Number
a ton
3.
before I had these 2
On the
left.
Creepy Outdoors YouTube channel,
As long
a
as you're
man named
eating
John
good stuff
sets
with
out to
that.
explore creepy locations in Canada.
Like,
in
don't
the
be
middle
like
of
me
the
and
night.
drink like
These
soda, because
locations
that's
are
what I'm
often
drinking right
surrounded
now.
by rumors of hauntings and paranormal activity. With a camera in one hand and a flashlight in the other, he ventures into these unsettling wooded areas completely alone. As he lets his curiosity guide him, he keeps his eyes peeled for anything out of the ordinary. Well, during one of these explorations, he experienced something that has haunted him ever since. On a chilly night in October, he began his adventure into a dark forest. He spent some time alone, enjoying the warmth of his campfire before beginning his journey into the depths of the woods. He trudged through what appeared to
into the
be a
woods.
never-ending sea of
The
dead
best
trees,
place to go
seeing
to at
nothing
night,
out of
right?
the ordinary the entire time. But as he continued, he soon
Alright, I'm
realized
gonna-
that he wasn't as alone as he
Down
thought.
you go, cat. Down you go. You are biting my fingers.
Man, this place is so lonely. Imagine just being lost out here. It feels like this would never end.
I could never do something like that by myself. Like, 1, I would probably get lost, and 2, I would probably
Oh, hi.
get like attacked by like a wild animal or something.
What the hell?
My camera's like losing
I
itself
need to get
today.
out of here. Oh, boy. Ooh. Okay. That was f***ing creepy. I need to get out of here. Whew.
If I
As soon
have
as he turned
soda,
off
it
his
has to be
flashlight,
0
an
sugar. I'm
unnerving
watching
voice
my
called
bad
out from the
cholesterol.
darkness, saying,
Yeah,
"I
that's
see
good.
you."
It's good that you're keeping track of it.
Oh, hi.
That sounds like his
This
mom.
chilling
There's no
voice
way.
made his heart skip a beat, as he
Ghosts
believed
don't
he was
sound
the only
like that.
person
No
around
way.
for miles.
No way.
He immediately began heading back to camp, now worried for his safety. He moved quickly, trying to avoid whoever else might be in the forest. And eventually, he made it back in one piece, and decided to celebrate his survival
thanks
by
for the
cracking a
follow.
cold one.
Welcome.
Now that's my kind of guy. Number 4.
Jagger,
A woman named
Jager,
Sherry runs a
21,
TikTok
21,
account where she
21.
posts random snippets from her daily
Hope
life.
I'm saying it right.
But one of these videos is of something that she's not sure how to explain. While at home, she began to hear noises coming from an empty room upstairs. These strange, unexplainable noises continued and became a somewhat common occurrence.
Thank you.
Looking for
Oh,
answers,
Jaeger.
she decided
Oh,
to set up a
okay.
security camera
Like,
in that room
Attack
to
on
see if she
Titan?
could catch
Like that
whatever
kind of
was
Jaeger?
responsible. But when she finally received a notification from this camera, her heart sank as she reviewed the footage.
Oh my goodness, that's so bad. Such bad camera quality. Oh, what is that? It looks like somebody crawling up from the floor. Oh, hell no. Oh my god, that's like a thing of nightmares. It's supposed to be Pacific
An
Rim.
unsettling
Oh,
dark
gay.
figure
Oh,
appeared
okay,
in the
I
glass
see.
at the bottom of the door.
Like
What looks like a
Gypsy
head and
Danger.
shoulders bobbed back and forth before eventually pushing one of the doors open. And as soon as this door swung open, this chilling shadow ducked
It's
down,
been so long since
seeming
I've
to
seen that
vanish
movie.
into the floor.
But when I
Sherry
saw
has
it,
no
I saw it
idea
like
how
3
to
times in
explain
theaters
this,
because it
and
was
has
so
been incredibly
good.
uneasy ever since viewing this footage. All I have to say is, after seeing something like this inside of your home, I think it's definitely time to start looking for a new house.
I would too. If I saw something
Number
crawling on the
5.
floor like that, I would
A
leave.
Reddit user named Sabrina
I
grew
would
up in
not
the
set
same
foot
house
back
that her
into that
father did.
house ever
According to
again.
her, this house has a long history of people
Yes.
saying
Are you
an
the first
apparition
person
that they
to
call
name
the Cowboy
Gypsy?
Man,
Yes,
who's
probably.
been spotted throughout the house
I can't
several
name all of
times.
them, but I at
Now
least know
today,
the
she
main
lives in the house
one.
with her husband and 2 sons that are 2 years old and 10 months old. And over the last few months, something dark has been targeting her oldest son. Sabrina claims that every morning her son would tell her that there was something dead standing in the corner of his room. And he would
Oh,
often
that
cry,
is frightening.
saying he saw this figure walking around him. Well, one day, when this activity was affecting him even worse than normal, she decided to check the camera in his room, and what she saw left her scratching her head.
May I make a video recommendation? You can. I just have to be careful of what I watch. Because I put this on YouTube and
On the
sometimes
left
they don't
side of
like
the
me
room,
reacting
something
to certain
strange can be
videos.
seen. A white anomaly came into view from behind a bin
What was
before
that?
taking a sharp turn and floating
Oh,
through
that
the
looks like an
doorway.
animal.
Whatever this is was only caught for a brief moment, but just long enough to freak me out.
What was that?
Number 6.
It's weird.
On an overcast day in Florida,
looks like a small
woman named
animal,
Deluxe
like a
Monday
cat
was
or
sitting
something.
outside enjoying the weather.
I'm
The storm
currently
was
having
quickly
cookies
approaching
and milk,
as
and
heavier
I'm so
clouds rolled
quiet.
in. The sound of thunder echoed through the sky. But
I'm
as Lux
eating
heard
chips.
this,
You know,
she
I'm
noticed
eating
something
cookies
bizarre
too. You know,
about this
Nico had to
sound.
say cookies and I had to
Thinking
get some.
fast, she quickly pulled out her phone to get proof of what she was hearing.
Okay, I don't know if my phone will pick this up or not, but I've been outside for like 15 minutes, and the thunder sounds bizarre.
Bizarre.
I'm
What does she mean bizarre? How was thunder supposed to sound?
What is that? I'm a 7th generation Floridian, and I have
She had to point out that she's a 7th generation Floridian.
thunder like that.
Oh Lord, please. I can't. Oh, that's pretty cool though. I've seen a lot of great fan-made stuff. Like they have They
as
have a
thunder cracked
fan-made
through the
Power
sky,
Rangers
a
movie. I
strange
think it was a
sound
long
soon
time ago,
followed.
and it looks
This
really good.
bizarre echo caught her by surprise.
A lot of
as it's
people
something
gave
she's never heard
gave
before,
shit to the one that
despite living in
actually
Florida
came out
for
and
her
said it
entire
looks worse than the
life. Now,
actual
I've heard some
fan-made
thunder in my
one.
day, but never anything like this. So if you have any idea what this could be, please let me know.
I don't know.
Number
It sounds
7.
like a weird like ray
Over on
gun.
TikTok, a woman named
or like a
Tanya
sound
posted
effect.
several videos of a bizarre phenomenon that she can't explain. Every night around the same time while she's laying in bed, what looks like the imprint of something moving under the covers catches her eye. But every time she lifts them up, there's nothing underneath that could possibly be causing this.
What is that? It looks
Yeah,
like
I see
something
that.
crawling underneath the bed covers.
My feet are literally right here. My blanket will just randomly move like that. That is so weird.
Oh, that's creepy. I could never, never. Oh no.
Stop!
She just slaps it.
Y'all. My hair standing on my arms.
I have to
because
see
that's
if I can
creepy.
watch it. I'll watch it
does
another
this
day
about
because
the
we're doing a
same
ghost
time
night.
every morning. So I'm not sure what it is trying to tell me something, but it's creepy.
The imprint of something small can be seen.
I love how
moving
she
under
just
the
slaps the
covers.
bed sheet.
This
She's
peculiar
just like,
movement
nope.
looks as if a small animal is moving around underneath. But Tanya claims besides her feet, there's absolutely nothing else under the comforter. Tanya firmly believes this could be caused by her beloved dog Frenchie that tragically passed away. This adorable white pup was her best friend and would often sleep in her bed under the covers. It
Oh,
wasn't
that's even
until
more
after her
creepy.
passing that Tanya began to notice this strange phenomenon. So could this actually be the spirit of Frenchie? I'll let you decide.
I can see that being the
Number
dog.
8. TikTok user Kubo Koi is an account run by a guy named Tyler that we recently saw on this
If
channel.
my dog spirit
After
came
buying a
back,
doll
I would
off
be
of
so
Facebook
happy. You
Marketplace,
know,
the energy
sometimes
in his
stuff
home
like
took
that
a turn,
happens.
and strange things began to happen. He's
Not
now
very
often
often, but they
surrounded
do
by
happen.
unnerving sounds and the sight of objects somehow moving on their own. He's doing his best to capture these events on camera, and this is what he's managed to catch.
You're knocking on my bedroom door.
Look at the cat. The cat looks terrified. Poor
Hello?
cat. Oh, thank God he was wearing pants. For a second, I was like, oh no,
Hello?
I'm gonna get banned.
Just leave it alone.
While laying in bed, the sound of knocking on his door caught his attention. And as he got up to investigate, he found no one outside of his room, but the door across from him eerily closed completely on its own. A few days later, while once again laying in bed, the sound of something in his closet was keeping him awake. Getting fed up, he asked the spirit what it was, and this was its response.
It's knocking again. Can you please stop? I really want to sleep.
Yeah, just zoom into that creepy doll in the box.
What do you want?
That's gonna help.
Can you answer me? What is it that you want?
I did not hear anything with my ears, but it sounds like there's a voice here.
Please stop.
After asking, "What do you want?" a soft, disembodied voice called out, saying, "Leave."
Leave.
Can you answer me? What is it that you want? What is it that you want? What is it that
It
you
sounds
want?
like a woman's voice too.
Which sounds like this
Doesn't it?
spirit either wants Tyler to leave, or possibly that this spirit would like to leave the doll. Getting desperate for answers, Tyler took advice from a viewer who suggested trying to use a Ouija board. But
Oh,
as we all know,
whose
using
advice
Ouija
was that
boards only
to
makes
use
things
the Ouija
worse.
board?
So someone suggested I try using one of these boards to try and see if it'll say anything.
That is the worst
I'm not gonna
advice
touch the
ever.
little plastic piece because obviously then it would look weird if it moved. So I'm
And
just
it's
gonna
not
ask
even
it
one of those
questions and
good
see if it
ones. You
moves
can
the
see
thing
the
at
you
all.
can see the cheap plastic on the fucking the looking glass style thing. Yeah, this is one of those cheap paper ones. Good job. Good job, guy. Good job.
Do you have a name? What is your name?
It's probably still gonna work, but it's like, come on.
You have to move the little plastic piece to reveal letters and spell something.
I think I've seen that one online too. That's the one that glows in the dark.
Alright, I'm done. I'm not doing it.
He stared down at the planchette, not quite sure what to expect.
That's not
when
even how you
suddenly
use it too. You
began
have to put your
slide
hands
across
on
the
there,
board.
and it's
This
supposed
slight
to
movement
move
was
with
more
your
than
hands.
enough for him to immediately regret this decision and stop completely. And with all this activity surrounding this doll, I think it might just be a
See,
good
I
idea. to
fucking
strap
called
some
it. I knew it
dynamite
was
to
the
little
doll
Miss
the whole
Annabelle.
time. I
Number
had a
9.
feeling.
A TikTok user named Kendall is a young mom that occasionally posts videos on TikTok. A little while back, she worked as a manager at Macy's, and early one morning as she was running through her opening duties, she began unlocking the doors to open the store for the day. But while she was doing this, something unsettling happened nearby.
I don't know, guys. That looks like it could be triggered by the handicap button.
I just remember looking around.
Well, then it just closes. Like,
As she unlocked the front of the store, one of the
See, if you guys look in this video, there's a button here on the side. If you press it, the doors open. I don't know if the center ones do that, but definitely the side ones do.
doors behind her eerily opened.
But it looks like they have that
She
feature.
immediately noticed and stared at the door, wondering how exactly did that just happen. According to Kendall, this was the only time she ever witnessed a door open like this. And after asking her boss to review the cameras and explain what happened, her boss basically said, "I have no idea." Well, if this happened to be a ghost, at least he's a gentleman that opens doors for ladies. Number 10. Lately, I've
I
been
can't-
keeping
I
an eye
can't
on
watch
the
that
haunting of a
video
woman named
tonight,
Rosanna.
Nico.
She's done her best to consistently document
I'll have to
the
look it up
alarming
another
paranormal
day
things that
when I
happen in
do
her
another
home.
reaction night.
From spine-chilling whispers in the night, inanimate objects moving on their own, and even shadow figures, Rosanna has struggled to rid herself of this evil presence. And after her last terrifying encounter, she fled her home to stay in a hotel.
What is going on here?
Loli.
Why are the subtitles in another language? What the hell? Oh, that's not creepy at all. How is it?
Laisse-moi. Loli.
That looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Oui, Loli.
To see the shadow like that. Yeah, I'll look it up if
Immediately
he
started
sends me
recording
the
when door in
title.
front
I
of her
just
began
have to be
swing
careful on
open
what I
and
play.
closed. She then inched closer to the door after hearing her cat Loli begin to cry in the hallway. But when she looked down the dark hall, she came face to face with a black silhouette. This heart-stopping sight caught her off guard, causing her to freeze in place. She darted back into the room, then peered into the hallway once more, only to find this figure not merely inches away. As she crouched down in fear, this figure simply watched, staring down at her from the windows in the door. Real or a hoax?
I don't
leave that
know.
up to
You see how the
to
camera's
decide.
shaking so
But if
much?
this little freak is actually real, then I'll be sleeping with every light in the house on. Make sure to follow me on Instagram
I don't know.
to
I
hear
don't-
more from your boy.
That video looks
As
too good to be
always, If you
true.
enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.
Alright, so we'll go right into the next video. That one was pretty good though, for like if it was like a fan-made thing, it was still pretty good. I can tell there was a bit of editing at the end of it. So I can't remember. I think this one's going to be one of Nuke's top 5.
On TikTok, a haunting video surfaced,
No, this is,
posted by a man named Brandon, gripping the attention of
So I want to make sure I shout them out. This one's Scary Comp. Yeah, this one's Scary Comp.
over 10 million viewers. Brandon revealed that his father, in his younger days, often meddled with a Ouija board, summoning eerie and unsettling messages from beyond. But he made one fatal mistake. He never said goodbye. As the years went by, his father became tormented by relentless paranormal events. It wasn't until years later that Brandon finally managed to capture
See,
one
I
of
never
these
actually
terrifying
like looked up
occurrences
the
on
rules
camera.
for what you have to do in that scenario. Like I don't know if you have to like say goodbye or do you have to like pack it up or what do you do? Probably have to take it to somebody and have like a salt cleansing on it or whatever.
Ay, cabrón. No manches. ¿Qué era eso? No.
Did he see something?
Ay, no manches.
After hearing unsettling noises from the other room, Brandon began recording.
After hearing unsettling noises from the other room, Brandon began recording. Filled with dread, he cautiously opened the door, his nerves taut at the thought of what he might find beyond. As he scanned the dim room, he froze. A pale, ghostly face was peering at him from around the corner. As he stepped back
Okay,
in
that's
terror,
what I
the
thought.
face swiftly vanished behind the wall.
It looked like
With
a
trembling
figure
steps,
or
Brandon
an
entered
aura.
the kitchen, but
down
found it
there.
empty. Just as he tried to steady his racing heart, the door to his bedroom slammed shut on its own. These chilling events have left Brandon wondering if this is the same entity that tormented his father all those years ago. Before we dive deeper into this scary
That is
video,
weird.
I want to remind you about something special. If you love horror stories, scary stories, haunted locations, and terrifying true horror stories, then make sure to subscribe to Scary Comp Mysteries, link in the description. Every week we bring you untold true horror stories that will leave you questioning reality.
I like how he
and
has like
wondering
good
what might be
background
lurking in the
information
darkness.
to the videos.
Hit that subscribe
A
button.
lot
and
of
turn on
these ghost
notifications
channels, I don't
so
watch
you
them
never
because
miss a
usually
single
they have like
story
no
that
context to
sends
them.
shivers down your spine.
So either you miss
Now,
like half
let's
of
get
what
back
you're
to the
looking
video
at, or
while
you
hosting
think
what
that
they
it
thought would
was
be a
like made
joyful
up,
games
but
day
this
at
one
their
actually
church.
explains what's going on
Everything
behind the
seemed
scenes.
perfect. The children laughed, the volunteers smiled, and the atmosphere was filled with happiness. But then, one team member, as pale as death, urgently summoned them to the security room. It became chillingly clear that the kids might not have been the only ones taking part in the activities.
Oh my goodness, that's loud.
But wait, John, it's about to break on its own. It's
Oh,
break
we've seen
on its
this
own.
one. This is when the pole breaks. I think this was at a church, if I remember correctly.
Watch, John. Are you watching this thing? It's not moving. No way. Oh, no. Watch. Watch, John. Watch.
That hurts so bad.
Nobody listens to me. There's ghosts in here. Nobody listens to me.
Watch it.
It's about to go crazy and break.
What?
It's still moving! It's still moving, y'all! It's still moving!
I'm not gonna lie, I would have that same reaction if I saw that on camera.
It just moves. It's so good. It just came out. It's so good.
The fact that nobody in the video saw that in person is just crazy to me.
Poor Brooke, get in the path of the demon!
She's like, maybe I should put my feet on
Nobody on film cares.
Oh
This is so
From
funny.
the very beginning, an unsettling feeling hangs in the air. Everyone seems genuine, yet there's a disquieting mix of emotions as events unfold. The pool cue rattles ominously, perhaps moved by something unseen, causing the floor and pool table to tremble. But how could it have broken all by itself? This video takes you into a hospital said to be haunted.
Oh no,
They say
another
the
haunted
spirit of a
hospital
little girl
video.
who died there still roams the halls, unable to find peace. Down in the hospital cafeteria, late-night staff experience something that makes their blood run cold.
Who?
Ay, no, no van a estar asustando. Yo quiero llorar.
Are those automatic?
Está grabando.
¿Está grabando?
Oh, those
Ya deja de
arms.
jugar, niña.
Ay, no, Daniel, quiero llorar.
Pequeña,
No mames, no mames, no mames.
pequeña, que estamos jugando, ven acá.
Ya se fue para allá. Se abrieron las de allá.
Se abrieron las dos.
Ya se salió, a lo mejor. Ay, no.
Ay, no, no,
You
nunca
know,
me asustó.
a lot of hospital videos we've seen, but we haven't seen one about the
No,
cafeteria.
ya.
¿Qué necesitas, pequeña? ¿Eh?
No, no, no.
¿Ocupas algo?
Oh shit.
Ay, no.
Pequeña, ¿ya prendió la luz?
Ay, 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 ay.
You think they saw
All
that?
the hospital's night staff know the chilling story of the little ghost that supposedly roams the halls. They watch in terror as the cafeteria gates and automatic doors open and close on their own, almost as if someone unseen is passing through. But as the doors shut, a small, dark figure can be seen walking
Wow.
by
I wonder
on
if
the
it's
other
the same
side.
ghost that was like going through
Whatever
the door.
it is, it somehow doesn't trigger the senses. Could the stories be true? Is the hospital truly haunted by the spirit of a little girl? That's for you to decide.
Yeah, it is kind of familiar.
Surely,
I
you've
might
had
have
those
watched
days
it
at
before,
work where
but
stress clings to you like a
you
shadow.
don't really see too many of those.
The workload piles up endlessly, and lack of sleep leaves you powerless to tackle any of it. That's what this office worker was enduring. So they sought refuge in the enclosed space of their cubicle to rest their weary eyes for a few hours. But someone, or something, had sinister plans.
Someone just wakes him up by throwing something at him. Oh, damn, his phone like smacked him. Oh, wow. The hell? That is weird. What?
Only a malevolent spirit would slide a work phone beneath a sleeping person's nose. The violent tumble from the chair suggests that this footage is either an authentic prank by co-workers or perhaps something far more sinister. After all, who would hurl themselves onto the floor with such force without a reason? Could it be
I
the
don't
restless
know.
ghost of an
That's pretty
overbearing
crazy.
manager? Or did the phone's vibrations unnaturally guide it under the sleeper's nose?
No way. The way the phone
Whatever
moved.
it was, it's a wake-up call no one would wish for. On the Mystic Ghost TikTok account, paranormal investigators Michelle and Ben dared to explore the infamous haunted Thomas house in Tennessee. Built
Did we
in
just watch this
1890,
one?
This eerie mansion has witnessed 3
I think we
devastating
watched
fires,
this one before.
countless deaths, suspected murders, and numerous mysterious accidents. These dark events have filled the house with restless spirits, bone-chilling cold spots, beds that move by themselves, haunting disembodied voices, and shadowy figures that lurk in the corners. Many guests flee in terror, claiming they've seen something they can't explain. Undeterred, Michelle and Ben decided to conduct a spirit box session. The atmosphere grew heavy, and it didn't take long before a voice whispered through the static.
If you're from,
Yeah, we've seen this one.
you know, the 1800s, 1900s, you might not understand what that.
So we're waiting for him, and then we're gonna get going, rolling.
Its gaze gators have
It's
dared
a
to enter
pretty
the
good
infamous
video, though.
Madison
Pretty
Seminary
interesting.
in Madison, Ohio. Built in 1847, the seminary has morphed through sinister roles over the years.
The Ghost
A
Paranormal
school,
Club?
a hospital, a mental asylum, and even a refuge for the
Oh
sorrowful
wow, that's a
families of
crazy
Civil War
looking
soldiers.
chair.
This dark and twisted history has left its mark, filling the abandoned halls with countless restless spirits. Among them
I
haunts
wonder
the
if it
spirit
turned
of a
into a
particularly
museum,
hostile
because
doctor,
most of those kind
known
of
for
places, they
terrifying
just kind of
and
sit, you know, they
violently
don't have
attacking
anything to
anyone who
them.
trespasses into Madison Seminary. As the investigators begin their eerie exploration, Mandy, one of the team members, senses something deeply unsettling lurking in the shadows.
You're super red.
What? Am I gonna die?
Wait, what? Come on.
Am I gonna die?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he's super red.
I feel fine.
Look at that. Oh, something just came through. Oh, it's a pain.
Yeah, his back of his neck is
Oh,
like
what the-
super
It
red.
almost looks like a thumb.
That's weird.
What? Yeah.
It's like somebody slapped him.
Weird spot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even feel anything. Like it doesn't feel like anything right now.
No, that's weird.
I guess we'll see if it does start to feel like something.
Turn around again.
So it's burning or something?
I mean, that's... It's so red.
Yeah, no, it doesn't feel like anything. It's weird.
Steve, the ghost hunter, is horrified to find a large red mark suddenly appearing on the back of his neck. Yet
That's
he
crazy.
insists he feels nothing.
I wonder if he
Undeterred,
thinks it's
the group
burning
climbs the
too.
creaking
That's how he
stairs
probably
to the place
noticed
where the
it.
furious spirit of the doctor is said to sometimes manifest. As they begin recording, they capture something truly terrifying.
Yeah, it was like a male voice down there. It was like 2 or 3 words.
Doctor! Doctor!
It said doctor.
It just said doctor.
Right after we heard a male voice, it said doctor.
Doctor?
So the thing is, he says he doesn't like to be called a doctor because he says he was a surgeon. So people call him a doctor and it makes him angry. So we call him a doctor, usually.
Is there a doctor down there?
That's so funny.
Oh! Did you hear that?
That was crazy.
Definitely
So
heard a
it was
voice
loud
come from
enough for
down
them
there.
to hear
As
and
the
catch
group
it on
listens
camera.
in the attic, a male voice calls out from the shadows. But did you see it? Right after the investigators hear the eerie whisper of "Doctor," a small, dark figure darts into the darkness. The ghost hunters don't even notice the strange apparition until they review their footage later.
That looks like a small
So,
animal.
Did they
or
capture the
something
spirit of
crouched
the
over.
old hospital doctor on camera? You decide.
Weird.
Popular YouTubers Kevin and Alexis dared to enter the cemetery, a place shunned by many and whispered to be cursed. Like the infamous Kuro crew, eerie tales swirl around this graveyard, speaking of a shadowy figure that stalks anyone who steps foot inside. Intrigued by these chilling stories, Kevin and Alexis included this ominous location in their extensive tour. As they wandered through the desolate grounds, unsettling sounds echoed around them, and they caught glimpses of a dark figure lurking just beyond their sight. The air grew thick with tension, as if something was watching them from the shadows.
Ay, por Dios, güey.
That's somebody messing with them. There's no way. I feel like that's somebody trying to prank them.
Hola. Buenas noches.
I'm starting to think. I don't know. Some of it looks familiar, some of it doesn't. This one's a new video, so I don't know.
A ver, vamos un poco hacia acá.
Sí.
Ay, la mano. Güey, acaba de pasar alguien ahí, güey. No mames, allá se ve una persona, güey. Allá, ahí al fondo, güey. Ahí al fondo. Ahí entre esas dos tumbas. Ahí se vio que alguien pasó, güey. No mames. ¿No lo viste tú?
This one came out 3
As
days
they
ago.
wandered through the cemetery, they heard an eerie male voice echoing in the distance.
Or
Moments later,
camera.
a shadowy figure slipped between the tombstones.
Yeah, this one came out 3 days
They
ago.
hurried toward it, but aside from the unsettling sounds, they found no one among the graves. With a growing sense of dread, they had no choice but to venture deeper into the darkness.
Yeah, sometimes these videos get thrown around with other ghost channels.
Está como contorsionada, güey.
Like I know for sure, Scary Comp and Fearsome Top 5, they both piggyback videos sometimes. They show the same footage. But they both have different descriptions, which is kind of funny.
¿Sabes qué? Como que ya dejó de llover, güey. Ya casi no está.
I don't know. I feel like somebody's playing a prank on these guys.
No mames. ¡Hala! ¿Qué pedo? ¡A la madre! No mames, güey. No mames.
What did he say?
No mames. Acabo de ver a alguien allá. Al fondo, güey. Seas mamón. Te lo juro que acabo de ver a alguien allá al fondo, güey.
Once more, they glimpsed a dark figure. The silhouette seemed to peer out from around the corner, and the moment it was noticed, it vanished swiftly into the depths of the cemetery. The men hurried to the spot where they had seen the apparition, but whatever
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
disappeared without a trace. As they continued onward, an unsettling feeling crept over them. They constantly felt as if someone was following close behind.
Ah, no. Creí que era como una fogata.
What the fuck was that? I think somebody's definitely playing a prank on them. It's probably some drunk guy. I've heard that sound before.
Ay, güey. Es que esos gritos no son para nada normales, güey.
Yeah, that most definitely sounds like a drunk person.
¡La madre, güey! ¿Qué onda con eso? Volvió a pasar una persona allá al fondo, güey. Rápido, güey. Pero como sin nada, güey. Pero moviéndose bien extraño, güey.
How much you want to bet the camera guy's like, he's probably not in on it, but the guy behind him is. So the camera guy's actually like shitting himself.
Darted between the graves.
But the other guy's
It
just
crawled
kind of
on
like
all
laughing at
fours,
him.
moving in an unnerving way.
I don't
Was
know.
it a person? Or
It looks
perhaps
so
that
fake.
legendary creature everyone around here whispers about? Maybe it's just an elaborate hoax. But the decision to believe isn't mine. It's yours. Thanks for watching Scary Videos. Here we make Scary Comp, or Scary Compilation, where we do reaction and narration on scary videos, creepy videos, scary ghost videos, ghosts caught on camera, scary TikTok ghost videos, poltergeist, paranormal activity, demons, and witches. Caught on camera.
Creepy.
Paranormal investigations of ghost hunters and ghost hunting.
All right, so now we're going to do
These are
top
the
8
scariest
scary
videos
ghost
on the
videos
internet.
guaranteed to make you uneasy. Woo!
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Today we're diving into 8 scary videos of ghosts caught on camera. Number 1. A Reddit user that goes by Appalachia.
I like how the other guy
posted a
counts
video
down
to
and then
ghost
the
subreddit
Fearsome Top
in hopes that someone could
5
explain what she
counts
caught on
up.
camera. Late one night, while
It's
everyone
kind
in
of
her home
funny.
was
They count
asleep,
different ways.
The camera set up in her living room detected motion. It automatically began recording, and when this Reddit user reviewed the footage the next day, a cold chill covered her body.
Oh, these kind of videos freak me out too. I definitely see a person walking around, like a ghost figure.
At 2 a.m., someone or something was caught moving through the living room. On the right side of the screen, a translucent figure walked past the dining room and down
Yeah,
a
it's
view.
like the back of
And
it
as
doesn't really
moved,
have
the
a
ghostly
shape, but the
trail
front
seemed
does.
to follow. According to this Reddit user, it
That's
was
weird.
only her and her roommate inside of the house. And at the time, they were both asleep. So whatever was walking through their home has been left a mystery. Number 2. After hearing about a place in Colorado that conducts paranormal investigations, a Reddit user that goes by Thrash6 was instantly intrigued. They decided to attend one of these ghost hunts, not quite sure what to expect. A medium was part of the group, attempting to communicate
That's
with
so
any
cool that they
spirits
do
were
that.
lurking
I wish they did
nearby.
that, or did that
And as
around
this
here.
investigation went later
They have a
into the
paranormal
night,
team,
something
but they just
happened that
like,
left the
it's only
entire
like 3
group on
people,
edge.
to be honest. There's not many places to visit here.
Directly behind
Wow.
the medium, a metal rod began to move. Without warning, this rod floated into the air before crashing back down to the
That
floor.
is crazy.
This
Holy
sudden
shit.
sound clearly startled the medium.
It like
and had everyone
floated
else in the
upwards
room
and then
wondering what
slapped
just
him with it.
happened. It's hard to tell what could have possibly caused this, so let me know what you think. Number 3.
Wow.
Ian from the Midwest Ghost Hunter
I wish they
YouTube
would have
channel
showed more.
set out
I wanted
completely
to see
alone
the
to
reactions
investigate
to it.
Timberlake Road. Located in Minnesota, it's said to be one of the most haunted places in the state.
Yeah, they're
According to
streaming.
legend, a distraught woman took her own life on Timberlake Road, and it's been rumored that her ghost has been seen wandering around in the dead of night. Some visitors have even reported seeing phantom hounds. and
Yeah,
tall
the one thing that
glowing
you
eyed figures
the one
lurking
thing that
within the
you
darkness of
should
the
know about the
trees.
woman in white
With all
is you
this
never
in
want to
mind,
stop
Ian set
for it.
foot down the road, starting his investigation. He snapped some photos on his digital camera, capturing a few peculiar orbs. But when he started asking questions, he actually received a response.
Oh no.
My name is Ian.
I don't think this is gonna go very well for him.
Could you tell me your name? The hell was that? That sounded like a whisper almost. Is that you? Speaking to me?
What sounded like a ghostly whisper can
He
be
looks
heard
absolutely
calling out
terrified.
from within the static. He made his way further down the road when things quickly took an eerie turn.
Oh God! The hell was that? I just freaking heard something over here. Oh my gosh! That freaking startled me. Like something metal. Wait, what is that? Right there. What the hell is that?
It's a tree.
It's a freaking road sign.
I guess.
Is that what I heard?
Oh, it could be like the metal part.
If that was you, could you make that sound again? Oh my God, I just heard a freaking voice now. Oh my God, okay, stuff's starting to pop off here. We started off a little quiet, but now it's picking up, clearly.
And the further he went, the weirder things got. Ian began to hear bizarre noises coming from within the trees. He cautiously moved forward, not quite sure what could be causing these noises. But soon enough, he quickly found out.
Hello? Oh god.
That
Oh
sounds
god.
like a coyote.
Oh my god, what the hell is that freaking noise? Holy crap. Dude, it almost sounds like a freaking howl. Except it doesn't at the same time. It sounds like off. Like something's not right about it.
I don't know. To me, it sounds like
I
a
don't see
coyote.
anything over here. And honestly, it's gone completely quiet. Oh! Oh my god!
Okay, that's
Okay,
wild.
Time to go. Time to go. Oh my god. What the f was that? Stop, 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 stop. Holy shit.
That was like a dog or something. Whoa.
This large black mass quickly darted across the road, instantly catching Ian's eye and sending him running. Despite this unnerving sighting, he decided to continue on.
Hello?
Was that the same thing?
I think I just saw it over there now.
It's like an orb.
What in the world is that? Is it like a glow bug or something? I mean, it is possible. There could be lightning bugs out here. I don't know. It looked a little different to me. It was like a different color. It wasn't like the typical color. Hello? Who's out there?
I wouldn't mess with whatever that is. Yeah, me neither.
There it is again. What the heck is that? I keep seeing like these weird lights out in the woods here.
I can't tell if that's a figure
A strange light anomaly
or
appeared
it's
within
like
the
an
trees,
orb
then
of
soon
light.
manifested again directly in front of him. Despite the paranormal
hard to-
events
it's hard to
that
tell.
happened so far, this didn't deter Ian as he ventured deeper into the darkness. But little did he know, something incredible was about to happen right in front of him.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa. What was that? Dude.
Yeah, it's the same light. The same orb or whatever it's called.
Holy crap. Okay, I'm not gonna run towards it this time because I'm worried I'm just gonna scare her away again. I'm just gonna sit here and watch. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's moving really fast. That's the most concerning part, is it's moving very fast.
Holy crap, I'm literally seeing her disappearing and reappearing like in real time.
Oh fuck, it's going towards him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit.
I saw
was a straight up
that.
freaking full body apparition.
What?
Oh my god.
It's like... It looks like somebody in a dress. Like a white long dress.
A full-body apparition suddenly appeared down the road. This misty form quickly came into view as it walked towards the right. And thinking back to the legend of the woman that took her own life on this road, could this have possibly been her? Ian then did the exact opposite of what I would have done and ran full force towards this apparition.
Oh my god, that guy has balls.
That he has
Holy
balls of
crap.
steel. But as he reached the spot where the apparition appeared, there was no one there.
Wow.
Ian continued investigating for a while, so if you want to see the rest of the investigation, then make sure to check out the Midwest Ghost Hunter YouTube channel.
That guy's insane.
Number 4.
I could not imagine
A
going
man named
towards
Dustin
it.
Frazier has been surrounded by paranormal activity for the last few years. He currently lives in the Appalachian Mountains, which are widely known as a mysterious hotspot for paranormal activity. From ghostly apparitions to horrifying skinwalkers, many residents have reported seeing things that they just can't explain. One night, while Dustin was asleep in bed, the sound of someone moving outside of his room woke him up. His dog began to bark, further alerting him that something wasn't right. He began recording on his phone, and this is what happened next.
I woke up to something running in the hallway. Oh jeez. I hear a crying baby. It sounds like a little kid running back and forth. Like not heavy footsteps, but like tiny footsteps. Poor dog. What's wrong with that dog? Oh my god. What is wrong with this house? This house looks disgusting.
As soon as he began recording, the crystal clear sound of footsteps running back and forth can be heard. He got out of bed and slowly began walking towards this chilling sound. But as he stepped through the doorway, an unsettling voice was caught. His dog continued to whine the further he went, and as he peered down the hallway, these footsteps returned, now directly in front of him. This terrifying sound sent him reeling back in fear before the video cuts off. This alarming video is more than enough proof.
Why would you cut
that
the
dogs
video
can
off?
sense
That's a
more
good
than we do.
question.
And this whole situation could have been avoided if he simply listened to his dog. Number 5. Over on
I don't know.
TikTok,
If that
a
was
woman
me,
that
I would have
goes by
kept filming.
Spitfire recently posted a video that caught the attention of over 3 million people. I'm incredibly sorry to say that her daughter tragically passed away at a very young age. But ever since her passing, she's felt her presence lingering nearby. And after receiving a notification from the security camera in her hallway, it seems as if her daughter is trying to reach out. As her husband walked down the hallway and past their daughter's room, a faint voice can be heard calling out. And if you listen closely, it clearly sounds like this voice is saying, "I love you, Daddy."
Wow, that's really sad.
This soft voice caught Spitfire off guard, but she immediately knew that this voice belonged to her daughter. And ever since this capture, she's more confident than ever that her daughter is always by her side. Number 6. A man
That's pretty
named Larry
cool, though.
runs the
That's a
Work
really
Less,
good
Enjoy
capture.
Life More YouTube channel, where he documents his RV adventures in the American Southwest. Back in 2022, with his two chihuahuas, Mason and Marty, by his side, Larry set up camp in a dense forest in Arizona. He was excited for the trip and ready to relax in nature. But once the sun was down and he started cooking dinner, things took a terrifying turn.
Get lit up here. Oh yeah.
I didn't know we were watching a cooking channel. Is that his cat in the background? What? The fuck's going on? Why would you turn the lights out?
I hear somebody walking outside.
What the fuck?
And they knocked.
I mean, oh my god, is he getting a knife? This guy's crazy.
They're walking around the camper.
He's just turning all the lights off. What the fuck?
I can still hear them walking outside.
Guys, I'm so confused. I think this guy's lost his mind. It's probably the neighbor kids messing with him because he's like the crazy guy in the camper.
Just one knock.
A sudden knock on the door caught him off guard. He immediately froze, trying not to make a sound. Fearing for his safety, he grabbed his weapon, knowing that someone lurking in the dark forest is probably up to no good. He listened closely to the sound of footsteps walking around the camper, soon followed by another knock on the door and the sound of them dragging their knuckles down the side. These chilling sounds eventually stopped, and after a restless night of sleep, he woke up bright and early and got the hell out of there. Number 7.
I would too.
On a YouTube channel called Dad's Always Right, the man behind this channel describes himself as just your average stay-at-home dad. 5 years ago, he had a newborn son, and to keep an eye on him, he set up a camera to watch over him while he slept. One morning, he woke up to find a notification from this camera, and what he saw left him feeling uneasy.
What am I looking at? Oh.
As the tiny child peacefully slept, the stuffed bear suddenly moved. But something about this movement doesn't look like it naturally fell, and somewhat appears as if something pulled it. If you watch closely, after the bear fell, the entire crib slightly moved. Luckily, none of this movement disturbed the sleeping child, but left his father rather unnerved. On another night, the camera set up in his other son's room caught something that he once again couldn't explain.
It's like a ghost
A
mist.
strange white anomaly was caught flying through the room. This misty form suddenly appeared and flew right past the camera before vanishing entirely.
It's almost like a
This
solid like
bizarre anomaly
figure
doesn't look
just
like a bug,
floating.
and has led this man to think that something paranormal
Like there's some kind
may
of
be
shape
going
to
on.
it.
Well, the next thing that was caught on camera definitely solidified that thought.
Oh shit, not the door. Oh wow. Oh damn, you can see the bottom near like the floor, you can see like footprints or some kind of like a silhouette of a shoe. Just going in and out, what the fuck?
At 1:30 in the morning, their bedroom door slowly swung open. This sudden movement appeared to wake the sleeping child.
Okay, so
And
the
as he
child
rolled
wasn't
over in his
influenced,
crib, the
it
door
just kind of
opened
woke up to the
completely,
sound.
revealing no one on the other side. With it then swinging completely closed, then opening once again, I think it's safe to say that something supernatural is
Hi
definitely
back!
going on here.
Nice to see you
The man
guys.
behind this account
Welcome.
is still searching for answers.
Thank you for the
But I think
raid.
it's pretty obvious that he's got an attention.
We're watching
living
scary
in his
ghost
home.
videos tonight.
Number 8. Over on the Paranormal Evidence subreddit, a user that
We're
goes
getting
by
up there, guys. The top video.
posted a video that was captured in
Hey,
2019.
nice to see you, Mortal.
This user
Nice to
went on
see you.
explain that in the 1980s, there was a hotel in Puerto
Was
Rico
that mine destroyed?
DuPont Plaza. In 1986, the hotel was engulfed in flames after being set on fire.
Lots
by
of
3
Mexican
employees.
ghosts. Well, we saw some
Many
of
people
them.
tragically died in the fire and from suffocation while trying to escape. With this heartbreaking event now in the past, the hotel is transformed and is now known as Marriott Stellaris. But
You know,
because
a
its
lot of
tragic
hotels
history,
have like a
many
really
guests and
crazy
employees
backstory
have
to
reported
them.
experiencing
I feel like a
paranormal
lot of them are
activity.
built on like
787 Tito knows a
haunted
security guard
land,
that
or they
used to
had some
work at
kind of
this
tragedy
hotel.
set to
And
them.
one night around 3 a.m. while working
We
the
have a
night
couple
shift,
hotels
she
here
made
that
her
are
rounds
haunted.
throughout the
We have the
building
Bullock
when
Hotel.
something suddenly
It's very
stopped her in her
haunted.
tracks.
It was set on fire. Oh, we saw this video. She gets her hair yanked. I just love how she has like almost no reaction other than wanting to like hit somebody after her hair gets
After
pulled.
flipping her hair to the side, an invisible force looked to yank it. She immediately stopped and turned around, fully expecting to find one of her coworkers. But when she realized she was totally alone, an icy chill went down her spine. So is this something that could easily be explained?
I could not imagine
Could
being
this
there
be
at
a
night by
kinky
myself
ghost
and
that
just
likes
having
to
that
pull
happen.
hair? Make sure to
I feel
follow
like
me on
I've heard a
Instagram
story
to
one
hear more
time
from your
about
boy.
a
As
pool that was
always,
built
if you
on
enjoy
top
these
of a
creepy
graveyard
videos,
and it
make
went
sure to give
bad.
it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.
I feel like there's okay, so I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like every type of story about somebody drowning in water, they always have their souls like trapped in the water. You know, like when you die on land, you can move around, but when you die on the ocean, it seems like you're just trapped there. Like no matter if it's like a ghost ship or if it's just drowning, it's just a weird presence, you know, like at least when you die on land, you're guaranteed to like move around and go places, but when you're trapped in the water, you're just stuck. All right, we're moving on to scary comp.
On September 27th of 2024,
I know how you guys love
a woman
scary
named Jillian
comp.
immediately grabs her phone to record something
The
on
last
camera.
video was really good.
It isn't often the case that this happens, but tonight it occurred once
Ocean
more.
is kind of like
Jillian had
purgatory.
been lying in
Yeah, I
bed
can see
while
that.
doing
Like
work
it's
on her laptop
endless.
when
It's
something noticeable appeared from the corner of her eye.
It's not
Now, given
crowded,
that this
you
incident
know.
took place at her grandparents' house, a place abundant with numerous
It's kinda
vintage
like
items.
peaceful,
she finds
but
it
not at the
unsurprising
same
that this
time.
happened. Some of these items, as she believes, could be cursed or haunted. But even if they
Or
weren't,
maybe it's just relaxing
coming
for
back
the
to this
dead.
place,
Like they just
and it's
have
all because of this
no
incident.
reason to move around once they
following
die.
is
They
their
just
footage.
kind of stay. But on land, everything changes and people move in and move around, and you have to kind of travel more. It's between destinations, you know. It could be that too, you know. Maybe when you're dead and you go to the ocean, it's like a portal. Water is a conductor after all, kind of like mirrors and iron.
This thing just moved.
Or copper. Copper is a conductor as well. I hate that thing. I don't know why, but I just hate it. What is with this house and creepy things? Oh, it's a museum. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it was a house at first.
There's a saying in golf, there's no pictures on the scorecard. If you're down, like you don't care if it's by 5 or it's going to be like, you just happy that you moved for 2 or 2. The injury to Parsons, and we don't know anything at this point, he just left by a part of the shoot.
Is that the door?
How do you assess what that man did?
Oh, I hate it when they point the camera down. It always makes me a little suspicious. That doll moves, I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna like jump out of my chair. Another Mexican doll. Listen, all Mexican dolls are probably haunted.
The
let me
door
tell you.
just moved.
I don't think it's a museum. See, I don't know. It looks like a house, but it also looks like a museum. They're probably living there for all we know. What the fuck? Yeah, I'd punch it. Show it who's boss.
Are you real? You can do it again.
I freaking hate it. I'm just waiting for it to like blink. Oh, its head moved. Its head fucking bobbed. You guys saw that? No. Oh, its hand's moving now. Yikes.
It was at this point that Jaylen knew that what she had seen earlier wasn't just in her head, but rather something real. Somehow, the mannequin begins to move.
Its
Only
head
moving
moved
ever so
too.
slightly, the mannequin seemingly comes alive. But strangely, it's only when Jaylen isn't looking directly at the doll. It's as if it's trying its best not to get caught by being very subtle. However,
He didn't
seeing
catch
that a
that,
mirror
but-
was
but
catching
the
its
head moved
reflection,
too.
she tricks it into showing itself move.
Yes,
Now
jeez.
there is something else about
Yeah,
this
creepy.
video
If
that
I
viewers
saw
have
that at
noticed,
night, I'd
whether
probably,
a coincidence or not. Viewers can't help but think that the
I'd never
balloon
sleep
and the door
again.
closing on its own played a role in diverting Jaylen's attention, almost as if they were meant to prevent her from seeing the doll. It is strange how both objects intervened whenever she tried seeing it, but despite their efforts in obstructing her view, she finally catches it. So then, the question is begged, just how exactly did the doll move on its own? And was it merely a coincidence that things were trying to block her view?
What is the
Like
doll
most
in the first
videos,
place?
there has yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
Like, is this like a
But as
stage
always,
prop?
let me know what you
Because it
think
kind of
down
looks
below.
like a museum piece. Number 7.
In the
Usually,
following
when
video,
I don't
a
want to
man
get
is
caught,
inspecting a
I
property
don't do
where something
anything
very
at all.
alarming was caught on camera the
You
previous
know, that's
night.
that's some pretty solid
Guess
advice
what?
right there.
Meron na naman kaming mga hindi.
As it turns out, a homeless person had broken into the property, And it's Benji's job, the person recording this, to get him out of there.
Oh, is that a
However,
taser?
Unbeknownst to Benji, it wouldn't just be a squatter he encounters, but also something else. In his own words,
Is he
this
seriously
house
going after a
terrifies
squatter
him.
with a taser?
It's the one place that he doesn't like to check for squatters. He often encounters them on the properties that he owns, which is
Oh
why
my
he's
gosh.
made this
Okay,
into
so
a
he's
video
done this
series.
before.
But it's the following video from his whole series that has left viewers creeped out. This
He's ready
is
to
what he
go.
caught.
Ayun.
I don't like dolls too. Like some of them are okay, just not the porcelain ones. Like the realistic looking eyes.
I know you're in there, man.
Oh, he's looking for this guy.
Police!
He's got the taser in his other hand.
I know you're in there, man.
He's trying to antagonize him. That's great. I hope he catches something. Ooh, what the fuck? Was that a homeless guy? What was that? Oh, you know, he ran out. Oh. He's not
in your
shooting.
house, man.
Wait. That's not paranormal. What is this?
It was seeing the door open by itself that spooked out Benji. His first thought upon seeing it move was that the squatter was in there, but strangely, that wasn't the case.
Why
he
is
would
he
eventually
moving
come
like
to the
that?
conclusion that this was just a draft or a wind current that moved it. But fast forward to only a week later, and Benji uploads a video that completely changes this notion. Benji is back at the house, ready to confront the person inside,
Oh, you know
expecting
he's
a
back.
squatter.
The
He
same
grabs
guy's
his phone
probably
to record
back.
them. What he records
Casual
though,
squatter.
is a different type
Yes.
of encounter. Take a look.
Nice to see you, Owl.
Hello? Hello?
I'm ready for him to get jump scared. I love how he's just using the taser. It's like a scare tactic to get the guy out. Oh, what was that? There was something in the window. Oh, he's in there. 100%. This is scary. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of like heart racing. Yeah, even the camera guy's scared.
It appears quickly, but if you slow the footage and zoom in, you'll notice a dark figure standing inside
Wow.
this
Yeah,
room.
there was definitely a
Although
figure
briefly
there.
seen, Benji immediately spots it before taking a second look. But when he looks again, it's
Wow.
not there. It stands motionless for just a moment before disappearing in an instant.
You guys think it's
Even
the same
weirder
guy?
is that the camera seems to be either glitching or picking up something unseen. All of this happens before suddenly the door starts to partially close on its own. Now Benji, having dealt with many squatters before, naturally assumed that this was
fucking
another
way the guy
trespasser,
moves.
so he runs over to the person to confront them. But when he gets there, no
Oh,
squatter is
geez.
found inside. To this day, Benji wonders what had been inside his house, but according to him, if he had a guess, it definitely wasn't a squatter.
I mean, the squatter probably like left because
Living
the
somewhere in
place was
Georgia,
haunted
a
anyway.
woman
He's
named
like,
Felicia
no,
had
I couldn't
caught
get
footage
any
of
sleep.
something that's
Ghost
left her
kept waking
shaken
me
up
up.
ever since it's happened. Although having watched this video multiple times, she still can't make sense of this footage. In the video,
Oh, this
Felicia
video.
is seen playing with her
She
dog
doesn't
on her
say
back
anything,
porch
but there's,
before
like,
suddenly
audio.
it happens.
And then she doesn't let her dog in, of course. Casual Karen.
In the following video, a pair of teammates are passing a ball in front of a camera, showing audiences what they do before playing a match. It's Friday night at a soccer stadium, and both players are fully immersed in a small pre-game warm-up. But while both players pass the ball to each other, audiences notice something unusual in this footage. It wasn't until someone made a video pointing out something in the background that people started rewatching the original to see if it was true. To their shock, it was. As both players pass the ball to each other, this is captured.
And then when you get quicker, what tends to happen? More mistakes happen. But that is what development looks like.
Oh, no
if
way.
you're cruising at a speed that's comfortable, yes, it looks good and it looks cleaner, but you're not going to get better.
There was a guy running across the bleachers.
Making mistakes here, and then you get to that level, and then you go again.
He's still
and it's
there.
never-ending.
He's fucking still there.
Now, the social media account that
That's
posted
so
this video
great.
had no idea what was captured until tons of comments started coming in, mentioning the supposed ghost. It's recorded from a distance,
it's fun
but
seeing
not so
everyone
far
here.
that it's hard to make
I'm
out
glad you
something
guys
moving.
came. It's
Now,
always
just
fun to have a
compare,
nice watch
there's a
party.
person standing up right here, and right across from them is a row of bleachers filled with people. Both are
I don't
clearly
know.
recognizable
Do you
as
guys
people,
think that guy's
but
real?
this, even from the same distance, is unrecognizable. It's clear that something is moving, but it's not obvious as to what exactly is being seen. While some speculate that this might be the spirit of a legendary soccer player running in the bleachers, others are quite
Oh yeah,
baffled
that's
by
how they
it.
train. They go
With
up
no
and down the
comment or
bleachers. I've
explanation
done
given
that.
by the account that posted this video, the question remains unanswered. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
That is weird. To think of all the places, you know?
Now, the following video comes from Virginie, a mother who lives in a quaint house where it seems that things have gotten very unsafe for her family. Despite living in a safe neighborhood, it's the house itself that's been causing the most concern to Virginie. According to her, something is in this house, and it's messing with her family. From cabinets that are found open when no one had been inside the home,
On est en train de prendre les mesures, puis à chaque fois qu'on vient tout vite.
to her children seeing things in the dead of night. One can safely assume
Aw,
that
poor
the family
kids.
has been put on edge ever since moving in. But out of everyone, it's the baby who's been the most
Oh, another
affected by
baby
this
monitor
move.
video.
For
The
some
10th
reason,
time that
something
happened
strange
tonight.
always happens inside the room.
They're all
The
pretty
following
freaky,
video
though, I'm
is
not
just
gonna
one
lie.
of many instances in which something inexplicable happens. But unlike other instances, this one has
Literally
left the
anything
family
with
pretty
little
spooked.
kids that
This is what
like
they caught.
creepy, weird things. They freak me out. Just babies in general. They're just so abnormal. Wait, the thing on the dollhouse moved. Oh shit. What? It did like a flip. Did you guys see that? Oh, the mom is probably scared right now. Yeah, she's probably looking for the dog. Back,
Had it
my
not been
internet's
for the
being
baby
dumb
monitor
and I
inside
missed
the room,
something.
Virginie would not have known the source of
They're
the
gonna
sudden
replay
noise.
it. We
She
just
searched
saw
the
the
whole space, only to
dollhouse.
realize later that the
Something in
noise
the
had come from
dollhouse
inside
moved.
the dollhouse. But the source itself is what scares her. Moments before making a sound, the toy is seen hovering slightly off ground before being shot up into the air and making an
Wow,
audible
I didn't
clap.
notice it hovered. I
Virginie
thought it
jumps
just
up in
jumped.
response, as she later would when looking at the footage. Ever since then, she's taken safety measures to ensure this doesn't happen around her children. But still, the activity continues. Just like viewers, Virshini is left wondering how the toy moved and if there have been any other strange events in this room that weren't caught on camera.
Wow, the fact that she only caught one though.
On October 2nd of 2024, a live broadcast on a TV news network left many viewers who tuned in completely spooked. The footage captured during this live transmission had nothing to do with the news report that was being covered. In fact, it was so out of place that viewers had to rewatch the broadcast to confirm what they saw. Now thankfully, someone recorded the whole broadcast in question. Just like viewers, Shane was left creeped out upon seeing it. He replays the live stream and shows exactly what was caught. Watch.
Go ahead, Dad, play it. You'll see it starts in from up here. It comes
oh,
down
it's
and
probably
does
a
swirl.
UFO.
It comes down and there's another one that pops in over here.
She's contributor at Foreign National Pets. First, your
Ooh,
reaction.
what is that? Is that a
now
bird?
Rewind it in slow-mo.
What the fuck? It's like a specter.
Security advisor. First, your reaction.
Now fast forward it in slow-mo how you did it earlier, because I could see it.
Now the quality of Shane's video isn't exactly HD, which makes it hard to tell what's being seen. But fortunately, another viewer watching the same program recorded the incident.
Oh well. The fact that this was on live news is pretty crazy. Spooky, yeah.
Having a closer look, one can see why many viewers replayed this exact moment on TV. It looks as if a dark, shadowy figure zips by. While the idea of
it
this being
doesn't move
bug
like
has
a
been
bird.
thought
It's
of,
very.
many comments claim that it can't
It's very
be a bug,
fast,
as it would
but
have
it's
to be
not
very close to the
fluid.
lens for us to notice it. This figure, whatever it might be, isn't as close. From thoughts of this being the Grim Reaper to the idea of this being a ghost, it's clear that viewers were spooked out of their minds.
That's spooky.
But whether ghost or not, I'll let you be the judge
Mayo
on what
man.
exactly was caught on
shimmy,
camera.
Shimmy, hey, shimmy, yeah. Nice to see you. Glad you're here.
At around 11 p.m. on a Sunday night, a man quickly takes out his phone to record this exact spot shown on screen, where apparently something very strange happened.
Someone was walking by, bro, and they just disappeared when they got by the tree.
Oh?
Someone or something had disappeared right in front of him, and he knows this for a fact, as he wasn't the only person to have seen this.
Oh, that's
Just like
crazy.
him, the man crossing the road had seen the figure vanish on the sidewalk. Having no other way of showing what just happened, the man continues to record in the hopes that it reappears.
Dirt McGirt.
But as he films, this happens.
And she just disappeared in the sidewalk.
Yeah, he looks kind of spooked, doesn't he?
What the fuck? I know you guys didn't believe me, but somebody walking by. ¿Qué pasó, güey? Oh, Regina!
Oh, he's right there.
What the?
Whoa.
Mira. What the
Holy
hell?
crap.
Salió de la.
It made the car stop and everything.
What is that? ¿Qué es eso, güey?
Oh, that's
It appears
creepy.
that the man had fled upon seeing what looks to be a dark, shadowy figure
Slender
manifest
Man.
out of nowhere.
It's Slender
It
Man's
seemingly
cousin.
emerges out of the brick wall, as if somehow phasing through it. But looking closely, that doesn't appear to be the case. They, or it, just suddenly appears like it was already there. Knowing for sure that nothing had
You
been
know,
there,
I
the man
never
continues to
actually
record in
known
total
what
disbelief.
Slender Man
What
was
just
based
happened,
off of.
according to him, is something that can't be explained.
Like, I'd never looked that
now,
up
it's hard
before.
to say for
I
sure
know
if
he's
that's
a
so,
cryptic
especially with no further
or
context
a
or additional
creepypasta,
footage.
but I
But
don't
like
know where it
always,
came
I'll
from.
let you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured?
I wanted to play a Slenderman game on a stream one day, but it's only multiplayer.
If you
so
caught something creepy on camera,
that
or if
kinda
there's any
sucks.
ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to
looks like we got one left.
scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
All right, guys, number one.
Now, this last video was submitted to me by Hana P, who caught something on camera that she can't seem to explain. It goes without saying, but what was captured has freaked her out to say the least. She had just finished eating dinner when suddenly she heard what sounded like a creaking noise coming from her staircase. No one else was home when this happened. As Hannah scrolls on her phone, this is captured.
Smaller man. Like it. It's so accurate. You got Slender Man and Smaller Man. That lady looks freaked out. Oh, it even set the dog off. Wow. I'm like nervous, but I'm like looking at the top of the staircase. The safety plug is here. Yay. Oh, Grandma's gonna go check it out. And she's got the dog with her. No.
Hello?
Ooh, it sounds like it's running. What the fuck?
Needless to say, Hannah has been left immensely terrified by this seemingly inexplicable incident. Somehow, a creaking noise is heard on the staircase, despite there being no one on the stairs. Her dog seems to notice this, given that he barks when the creaks are heard. But creepiest of all, the sound of charging footsteps descending the staircase and towards Hannah is caught on camera. Now Hannah has had this happen to her more than once, which doesn't faze her as much as when it happened before. But like all incidents,
she's dealt with
one
this before.
has yet to be explained. Just who or
Slender
what was
Man.
running down the staircase? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel.
We're going back to
September
Scary
of this
Comp.
year, a TikTok user named Romana, also known by the handle UtinaDA, uploaded
I like this guy a little bit better because he explains the videos more.
The footage captures a terrifying
That dog almost got Slender Man.
In the video, you can see Romana hesitantly approaching an open door.
Listen, that dog looked terrified.
Breath shallow, as if every step they take is
That dog was probably like, "Why the hell are you picking me up? I'm trying to get away from that thing."
With each slow, deliberate step, the tension builds. Something is clearly wrong. Something lurking just beyond the door. When Romana finally reaches the doorway, the camera shakes as it pans outside, revealing the horrifying reason behind their fear. What they saw will chill you to the bone. Take a look.
Oh, they actually saw something? Did we see this already? I feel like I've seen this, guys. Did we see this before? I don't know. We'll watch it again. Oh, yeah, we did. It looks fake, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's moving its head. I didn't notice that the first time. This part's kind of cool, though, how they edited it. They made it, like, translucent. It's amazing how animals see things we can't. You know, that's true. It's very true. Our cats can see better at night than they can during the daytime. And they also see things that we don't.
Sending Romana into a state of panic. The
I feel like a lot of it
is
has to do with the
described
fact
as
they can
follows.
sense things, not necessarily
This is not
see
the first
things.
time I've seen these
Because I
black
know,
characters
I think dogs can
but they
sense
were
like
just passing
emotion.
in front of me there.
Like they can just feel
This
emotion
thing
in
uses its
a
malice
person.
by imitating the cries of lowly my
So they
cat
probably
to
like
attract
know
me into a
something's there
corridor.
just by
In
the
the
feeling
end,
of it, you know?
I stumble. It will last a long time.
What is
Then
this?
I threw up my entire meal. I found my cat hidden under the sofa. I am in the hotel for an indefinite period. Not the strength or the courage to endure anymore. All the religious texts make him angry. Attacks follow the same day. I think there is nothing more to do. I am in trouble. I have to move, yes, but I will only be able to once the procedure against the former owners is finished. What do you all think of this unsettling footage? Should
I don't know, it's
Rosanna
kind of
leave this
creepy,
place
but
right away because of that
I
eerie
struggle to
shadow
believe
figure?
it.
Or could there be something less sinister at
Yeah,
play?
we've seen this.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Before we dive deeper into this scary video, I want to remind you about something special. If you love horror stories, scary stories, haunted locations, and terrifying true horror stories, then make sure to subscribe to Fear Files.
I need to look into that
Link
for our
in the
next Ghost Watch night.
Every week we bring you
We'll have like a
untold
night
true
full
horror
of like
stories that will
stories.
leave you questioning
That'll be kind of
reality
interesting.
and wondering what might be lurking in the darkness. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a single story that sends shivers down your spine. Now, let's get back to the video, if you dare. On the evening of January 17th, 2008, Caden, a young man eager to start fresh, had just moved into a new home with his girlfriend and their 3 pets. The house seemed ordinary. Nothing in its past hinted at anything that would make anyone think twice about living
Just
there.
an average apartment, my ass.
But even the safest places can quickly turn dark. It was on the 4th night, around 6 p.m., when the most unsettling night of Caden's life began.
Oh no, this is
And
going to
from
be
that moment
intense.
on, things took a horrifying turn.
On the 6th night, not even 2 weeks in. Since then, I have been ghost hunting with my video camera every chance that I get. Okay, so at least he's trying to figure it out. I returned home from work to find one of my dogs seemingly disturbed and was hiding under the bed.
Phoebe. Hey. Phoebe. Where are you, girl?
Wow, that is
Phoebe.
kind of crazy. I mean, it's only 6 days in, so the dogs are probably kind of nervous already.
Hey, what's the matter, girl? Come here. What's the matter? Are you okay? Come here. Come on up. Phoebe, come on.
Oh, you guys loving that 2006 camera quality?
What's the matter? Hey, come here.
Yeah, he must be having trouble with his internet tonight. I was having trouble with mine earlier. I was like, oh shit, am I going to be able to stream tonight?
Okay. What's the matter, girl? Come here. Come on. Come on.
Looks like a cat. Oh, no,
Come
it's
on.
a dog.
Want a treat?
It
Come on.
looks like a cat for a minute.
Come here, peeps. Want a treat?
45 minutes later, she finally emerged for about 10 seconds.
Phoebe, what's the matter, girl?
The dog
What's the
looks
matter?
really nervous.
You okay? What do you hear?
Poor dog. Oh, the dog. I think the dog sees something.
What is it, girl?
It looked like it was looking behind him. 10 minutes later, I still cannot get her to come out from under the bed. What happened next is truly terrifying. The following footage is unedited. Oh no.
Come here. Phoebe, come here. You okay, girl? What's the matter? What's the matter, honey? Do you hear something?
What is wrong with that dog?
Phoebe? Honey? Are
Are you okay? What the hell was that?
Why isn't the other dog scared? Oh, there's the cat.
What is that?
Oh, he has an attic? Oh, hell no.
After hearing the unsettling sound of banging from the attic, Kane knew he had to
Myrtle!
investigate. Something or someone could be up there. The way the pets were acting, uneasy and on edge.
I don't know,
made it
guys.
clear
Would
they
you
sensed
check that
something
attic
he
if you
couldn't
heard
see.
noises coming from it?
Their nervous behavior was a warning, and Kane wasn't about to ignore it.
What? What the hell?
It's got a lot of stuff laying around.
There's definitely something up here. What?
Coming down from the attic.
The hell?
Ooh, was there somebody peeking on that corner? I think there was a figure near that corner. I might have missed it, but yeah. Maybe it was just me. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what this guy's video's going with. Time to leave, dude. I don't know. It's creepy, but it's not. Oh shit. Never mind. I would leave too. He left the camera. He left the fucking camera. He forgot the camera and just ran. Fucking A. I mean, he's smart. He kept the camera rolling. Most people turn the camera off after that. Alright, somebody turn the lights off. I can't tell if it's the camera quality or if I see shadows. Okay, I don't see anything. Oh man.
Once Kane stepped into the attic, something felt off immediately. The space was
Yes,
in
that's
utter
what I
disarray,
thought.
with everything scattered as if a storm had torn through. His heart sank, knowing the cleanup would be a nightmare. Despite the mess, he felt a strange sense of relief. There was nothing up there, or so he thought. Yet a lingering suspicion gnawed at him. Then, the unthinkable happened. Right in front of him, objects began to shift on their own, sliding, falling, almost as if they
You
were
just
alive.
look at the tear in that poor guy's
air
face.
grew
He almost fell
and
too.
unease crept into his bones. The attic's only light switch was inside, and when the lights suddenly flickered out, Kane knew he hadn't touched it. Something, or someone, was up there with him. But what, or who it was, he would never know. A man and his girlfriend ventured deep into the remote woods of Michigan, far from civilization.
The woods of
They
Michigan.
searched for the perfect
I
spot
never
to
hear
set up
anything
camp,
about Michigan.
carefully choosing a place
Maybe this
where
one will be
no
pretty
other
good.
soul could be seen or heard. The evening passed quietly, filled with typical camping activities, but as the night wore on, an unsettling stillness settled over the forest. Then, around 4 a.m., the silence was shattered. Strange, unnerving sounds began to echo through the trees, creeping closer, sending a chill down their spines. Something wasn't right, and they both felt it.
I keep hearing something in the woods right behind our campsite walking around.
The yelping is coming from this direction.
Oh, they're shining a flashlight. That's what that is.
Are you still hearing the footsteps? Because I'm not.
Yeah. I heard footsteps over here.
After hearing the faint sound of footsteps and eerie yelps echoing from the woods,
Could be an animal.
a creeping sense of dread
Michigan
begins
might
to
as well
settle
be
in.
a ghost state
It's as
with
if
all the
unseen
crime.
eyes are watching them,
Yeah,
tracking
there's
their
some
every move.
states that have
Growing
issues with
more
crime.
uneasy with each passing second, they decide to head back to their car, just to be safe. But when they get there, their hearts skip a beat. Deep, jagged scratches mar the surface of the car, as if something sinister had been waiting for them.
Oh no?
Take a look.
Is this you?
Why are you saying? No, I promise. Not intentionally, at least.
I don't think it was a branch.
I kind of think it was because it lines up with the branch.
Something scratched the car. Like you can see it in the paint
I'm
too.
pretty confident
That's
it was
not
there
good.
Earlier, I'll check the video I sent to my dad.
Okay.
But they would have heard that. I don't know. That's not. I don't think that's paranormal.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get a hoodie.
Was that a whistle?
I think so.
Footsteps by that campsite.
A distant, unsettling noise echoes through the trees, like the heavy steps of a massive creature hidden in the shadows. Suddenly, the woods fall deathly silent.
Oh
as if the
no,
very
that's usually
air
a
is
bad
holding
sign
its
when it
breath.
goes quiet.
Unease tightens in their chests, and with a shared glance, they know it's time to leave, before whatever lurks in the dark reveals itself. And so, they turn to flee, but their hearts pound with the terrifying thought that something may already be watching them.
I almost feel like I hear quads driving.
Oh, Honor! Nice to see you.
You hear that? No, that.
The Skinwalker.
I don't know. I'll maybe go a little bit faster if you can.
Feeling an unsettling presence creeping nearer,
How you doing
quickly
today,
jump
Otter?
into the car and speed away, hearts pounding. But in another chilling incident on the night of August 14th, 2012, a man and his wife found themselves stranded deep in Clipper Mills, California.
Oh,
Their
now we're
truck
doing
had broken down near
California.
a shadowy forest and a still, eerie lake. With no other
Does
choice,
California have
they
any
decided
great
to
good
spend the night in the truck
ghost
by the
stories?
deserted road.
That's another place I
That's
never hear
when it
from.
happened. Out of the suffocating silence, they heard something terrifying, something that made their blood run cold.
Is that a trail camera?
Shut up. Peanut's bear.
That's no dog.
It's a bear.
He's a
What
bear.
the hell is that name? Big Toe Time? What the
I
fuck?
think so. I don't call that much.
J Hill in Junction City, Kansas is haunted. I don't know.
He's here to know.
I never heard of that place. That sounds pretty cool.
JC, you want to go to cab with me?
Look at the dog. The
scared,
dog
Mama?
looks terrified.
A little nervous. Yeah.
The dog's probably like, why are we here? Why aren't we at home?
Bears don't do that.
A chilling, eerie howl echoes from deep within the woods, a sound far too unnatural to be a mere bay. Oddly, both dogs are paralyzed with fear, their usual instincts overwhelmed by the unsettling noise. Some say it's the elusive Bigfoot lurking in the shadows.
Let's
but
see.
I
It's
can't
a
be
hill with a
certain.
J
What do you
up at
think
the
it could
top
be?
on one side,
Share
and it
your
has
thoughts
a
below.
mansion on it,
Jeff and
and the
Phil were in for a
mansion
surprise.
is haunted.
During their
Ooh.
visit to Jolie Prison, the
So
Project
is the
Fear
hill
Channel team
haunted as
decided
well,
to
or
split
just
into
the
two
mansion?
pairs, hoping to cover more ground in the
You know, now
eerie
that I think
facility.
about it, California does have
one
a
point in
ghost
their
story. I think it's excuse me. It is a hill in California. Said there was like a school bus with kids, and I guess the hill is like notorious because it's such a big hill, and the brakes on the school bus failed or it didn't work, so the school bus went down backwards and got into a car wreck, and some of the kids passed away from that because they had like no seatbelts at the school bus. And there's a legend that if you put your car in neutral for a little bit when you're on that hill, like towards the bottom, because obviously no one's going to do it from the top, your car will have handprints on it. And it's the kids' spirits from the school bus incident pushing your car up the hill.
Chelsea and Alex made their
So
way
that's
to
a
the
little
dark,
ghost story for you.
Western Cell Block.
The hill also
Following
has
in
some
the footsteps
hauntings
of
up close
England's ghost
to
hunters,
the
they
mansion
attempted to reach
grounds
out to
down
whatever spirits still
to
lingered
the
in
bottom of the
decaying prison
J.
walls.
I'll have to look that up
What they
sometime. That sounds pretty
or
cool.
what found them was far from what they expected.
I'm rolling on the digital recorder. I have a device in my hand that you can talk to me through. You have anything you want to say? Are you messing with our walkies right now? We've been getting a lot of weird interference through our walkies. Is that you? Were you one of the inmates that was sentenced to life here?
I only know this from living in Junction City for 12 years. Ooh.
What? Dude, it's still going.
I wish I lived near like some
If you're
haunted
messing with
places.
the walkie right
I'd
now-
probably go to them all the time.
Chelsea. What? Dude.
You just brought up the fact that something was messing with our walkies. Like, you just said that.
If that was you, can you give me a confirmation through the digital recorder? Tell us that you're here with us.
Whatever we're dealing with, like, is no matter what, like, unless if it's a guard or someone who worked here, like, the chances of it being a prisoner
My house is haunted. Oh no.
What was that, Chelsea? Okay, I'm gonna cut. We just heard something.
I mean,
Dude,
have
that
you
was a voice.
seen anything or heard
groaning
anything
voice.
abnormal at your house?
What is that? Hello?
I'd be kind of nervous living in a
I don't
haunted
know
location
what
because
we're
I know
hearing,
like
but
dead
we're
people
hearing
make people
voices
sick.
at the other side of the cell block.
Just like the presence of the dead makes
Yeah.
people
The
feel
response
ill.
they received was far beyond anything they had imagined. It started with a subtle, unsettling interference on their walkie-talkies, as if someone or something was tampering with the signal.
What?
And just moments later,
That's such weird
a
timing
deep male
too. How he
voice
mentioned
echoed
it and his
ominously from a
walkie-talkie
nearby
had
cell,
interference.
sending a chill down the spine. But that wasn't the only thing this duo
Ooh.
uncovered. As their
My TV
investigation
remote was
deepened,
thrown across my
stumbled
living
upon
room
something
and my
far
desk
more
all the
chilling.
way to my couch. Ooh.
Evidence that would make their earlier findings seem almost insignificant.
I'd be kind of freaked out if that happened to
Just
me.
take some pictures, as many as you can, down this hallway.
That's violent, yeah.
Set up a wide
That's a
camera,
big
we'll
throw.
Take some photos.
We know the tall man is up here. We
Like,
caught you
if it was
last
a
time.
cup
Can you
flying
walk in
from
front of this
the
flashing
counter
light
down
here?
to the floor, that's one thing, but
We
a
wanna see if
remote
you're still up here.
just flying across the room like that? Goodness.
We'll be able to see you on these pictures. All right, so we just took a bunch of pictures. Chelsea's gonna look through them and see if we got anything. Let's check these out. All right. Nothing.
I don't see anything.
What?
Wait.
What the hell? Yeah, that's actually weird.
Is that not in the other ones?
No. Okay, so basically, hallway. But then this.
Yo.
What is that?
Dude, that's like a white, like
Translucent.
tinted mist. Hold on. Wait, is there...
I don't
There's
know. That could be
literally
lighting
nothing-
too.
No, I mean, it's not in any other photo. It almost looks like
Oh,
it's
my
connecting
internet.
a little bit to the
Yeah, my
ceiling.
internet.
Do you see
My
that?
internet's been
Dude,
acting up
yeah,
today as
like
well.
right in here.
Yeah, it's almost like it's like crawling.
Watch
That's
like it be like
exactly
a global
like the
thing, like
black-
everyone's
it was
internet's
just
been
black,
acting
the
up
last
today.
one that we got.
Black though. This is white.
I
That's
was
so
worried.
weird.
I thought I wasn't gonna
cannot
stream
tell me
today
that
because
is
my
not
internet
the
was really
creepiest-
slow this morning.
That's definitely like
I was trying to upload some
there's,
videos
like,
and my internet said
little
no.
parts of it like connecting up to the ceiling.
My TV remote is broken because of that, but the ghost only has thrown that. You know,
Down. Like,
I'd be kind of
Zoom in
mad.
on this. Oh, it looks like a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does look like a face.
Mouth, nose, mouth. Like, dude, that looks like
Whoa.
a monster. Like an alien-looking monster.
Yes. Flip it around.
I wouldn't go that far. It does look like a face though.
Holy shit.
That is something otherworldly, Chelsea.
No, I know. I am going to put some filters on.
Dude, that one. Oh my God, Chelsea. Oh my God. I don't like to say this, but that looks like demonic almost.
Chelsea started
Wow,
snapping pictures in
that's
the
a pretty
corridor
great
where,
capture.
during a previous
The
investigation,
Roku TV
they had
remote. You
caught
know
a
how durable
strange,
Roku
shadowy
TV
figure.
remotes are?
But this time,
I drop
it
mine
appeared
on
in the
my
photos
off my
wasn't
bed
dark.
like almost every day,
It
and
was
it
white.
still works
The
after like
most
3 years.
unnerving part, when the image was rotated,
I
the
put my
strange
remotes to
shape
task, okay?
looked disturbingly like a
My
face.
cat knocks it off the bed. I
This
knock it off the
discovery left our
bed.
team deeply unsettled. Could it be that in the same spot, a white, ghostly presence replaced the dark one from before, attempting to make contact? Is the eerie figure in the photo a genuine ghost? That's for you to decide. In the dead
Mine
of
still
night,
works,
this
just mine
abandoned
has
morgue
no
becomes a
volume
haunting
buttons
echo
anymore.
of the tragedies that
Oh,
once
did it break the
unfolded
volume
within its
buttons off?
walls.
That's kind of weird.
A place where countless lives met their final moments, now left to rot in silence, as if feeding off the lingering energy that still clings to the air. The atmosphere is
I mean, they usually have
as though the very walls are weighed
like
down
phone
by the
apps you can
memories of
download
grief
and then
and
just control
despair
your
they
TV through that
refuse
way.
to release.
I thought about
Look,
doing that
pessoal,
because
eu lembro
if I lose my
primeira vez que eu
remote,
vim
I'm not
aqui,
just
certo?
kind of like stranded.
Tinha aquela boneca, tá?
Broke the
Tinha aquela
buttons
boneca
out,
que
and the
tava bem
buttons
aqui, ó,
themselves
certo? Tava bem
split in
aqui.
half. Oh,
O que
jeez.
ele tinha feito? Quando ele foi até o acidente, que ele
Yeah,
recolheu o
at that
corpo,
point I would get a
trouxe
new
até
remote
aqui, certo?
because the volume and the power buttons are the only things that matter
Ele
to me.
trouxe também aquilo junto e ele tinha deixado ali. Foi quando ele me falou e a primeira vez que eu vim filmar ele deixou como se fosse uma coisa qualquer que vocês estão vendo ali, entendeu? Ninguém imaginava que ia acontecer igual vocês viram aqui. Quem assistiu o vídeo aí, tá? Necrotério, aconteceu aquilo com a boneca. Então o que acontece? Ele
I
me
have
chamou
the app on
novamente,
my
certo?
phone. Okay,
Bem
good,
ali
good.
é onde ele guardou, que ele já me passou a informação, tá? Tenho que respeitar, ele tá ali fora, do outro lado da rua.
Now, hopefully the
certo?
ghost doesn't like
E-
throw your
Então
phone
eu
and
tenho
then
que
break your
respeitar isso
phone
aí,
because
certo,
that would be
pessoal?
very
Vou
sad.
estar fechando aqui, ó.
A man steps cautiously into the eerie, dimly lit building. The kind of place that makes your skin crawl
Is that a
just
coffin?
being near it. Why he's here? That's anyone's guess. But it's no ordinary visit. He's returning to a place where something truly disturbing happened. A place tied to an old doll, discovered at a grim accident scene and stashed away in the morgue.
Oh no, not more creepy dolls, please, no.
Strange, terrifying things started happening. Unexplainable
Goodness.
disturbances that defied reason. Even locking it in a coffin couldn't stop it. Ever since, people have spoken of shadowy figures lurking in the corners and an oppressive, suffocating atmosphere. And now, he's back, standing before the morgue once again, ready to face whatever darkness still lingers.
Tá? Vou estar fechando. Eu peço que esteja aqui. Eu peço licença, certo?
Oh, thank you,
O que
Otter.
que
You're so
esteja aqui que
sweet.
vem incomodando o proprietário aí. Você pode ser algo pra mim? Você pode aparecer pra
what is
mim? Você
that
pode ser
basement?
algo? Você pode se manifestar pra mim? Eu tô pedindo, você pode se manifestar.
Oh no.
Minha nossa, cara, olha isso. Olha isso.
It's not moving though.
Ah, cara do céu. Céu,
Oh, it's
Deus.
gone.
Ai, minha nossa, cara.
As the man steps further into the building, the atmosphere seems to close in around him, a suffocating weight that presses down on him and us. Every movement,
I would be so
every
scared
flicker
being
caught
down
by the
there.
camera
Oh man.
feels charged with tension, as if the air itself is holding its breath. He begins to call out, challenging whatever lurks in the shadows to reveal itself. The silence that follows is oppressive, thick with an almost unbearable anticipation, as though something is just on the verge of breaking loose. Then,
Watch it jump out of that coffin.
a shadow materializes before his eyes, subtle but undeniably there, watching, lurking in the darkness.
I don't know, guys, because it's not
And just as
moving.
quickly as it appeared, it's gone, vanishing as if it was never there.
Se manifestar pra mim. Você pode
The
se
coffins
manifestar.
kind of freak me out. Oh shit. Never mind.
Olha isso, cara.
As soon as I mentioned
Cara do
coffins.
céu, você é louco, velho. Olha isso, pessoal. Cara, eu não acredito, mano, na nossa frente, velho. Olha isso, como é que eu tô arrepiado, velho. Olha isso, pessoal. Cara, eu não tô acreditando. Cara. E o negócio tava ali, ó. Olha isso, pessoal, subindo mais.
Look at
Subindo
his
mais.
arm. He's
Olha
got
isso, ó.
goosebumps
Pra vocês
on.
verem. Opa, opa,
Oh,
opa,
man.
opa, 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 opa. Você quer dizer por que você permanece aqui? Você pode aparecer pra mim de novo? Cara, eu tenho certeza que eu vi ali, ó.
I don't
Eu
know
vi
what
ali.
he's saying.
Eu não entendi direito.
I wish they had
Cara,
subtitles for some of this.
eu não vejo hora de assistir isso aqui. Você é louco. Pessoal, eu não posso. Cara do céu, você é louco. É horrível gravar aqui assim, ó. Pessoal, eu não posso. Tá? Devido a pedir. Eu vi alguma coisa ali. Eu vi uma sombra ali, ó.
I'm guessing he's
Pessoal, é
explaining
horrível
that he
tá aqui
saw
dentro, certo?
something.
Opa. Cara, que cheiro esquisito, mano. Pessoal, a boneca.
Just open
Tá?
up the coffin.
Ele
I
colocou aí
dare
dentro.
you.
Ele me disse que jogou um monte de coisa aí, tá? Já tem um tempo. Largou aí, certo? Opa. Eu tô escutando. Escuta. Que isso? Eu vi de novo ali, ó. Cara, você é louco. Pessoal, é o seguinte. Ele me disse que deixou aí dentro. Nós vamos abrir, certo? Porque da última vez estava lá no chão. De lá, ele juntou um monte de tranqueira, jogou aí dentro. Já tá desse jeito de novo, tá? Ele não tá conseguindo usar direito aqui, certo? O local tá assombrado. Pessoal, eu não tenho a permissão, certo? Eu não tenho a permissão de filmar ali dentro, tá? A pedido dele, do proprietário, eu não posso, certo? Porque ali dentro é onde vão os corpos, é onde ele abre, arranca tudo que tem dentro do defunto, certo? Cê é louco. É isso aí, pessoal. Nós vamos estar abrindo aqui agora, certo? Olha, eu não vim aqui pra Opa, eu vi aqui,
I
ó.
have no idea
Eu vi de
what
novo,
he's doing,
pessoal, tá
guys.
aqui junto com a gente.
I have no idea.
Certo, eu tô... Cara, tá horrível gravar aqui. Tá aqui junto com a
I'm
gente,
just
certo?
expecting something to happen at this point.
Então eu vou dizer pra você, eu vou pedir. O que é que seja aqui, eu não estou pra confrontar, certo? Você necessita de alguma coisa? Você precisa de algo? Opa, eu escutei.
Is he trying to summon something?
É isso aí, pessoal, nós vamos...
From this moment on, the air grows colder. Or maybe this guy is just about to need a change of clothes, given the goosebumps
Probably
spreading
both.
like wildfire
He looks
across
like
his
he's about to
arms.
piss himself and
As the
he's like
camera
ready to run
inches
out.
closer to the coffin, holding
He's
that
chancing
eerie,
when he feels
unsettling
scared
doll,
to bless
the
any
atmosphere
demons
thickens
out.
with tension.
You know, that does make
Like
sense.
the room itself knows something terrible is coming. And
Oh,
then
that's the creepiest doll I've seen all day.
Nossa, pessoal, eu lembro da última vez essa boneca aqui, ó. Certo?
Why does it have nails in its head?
in the dim light, the doll's head, barely visible, slowly begins to turn,
Ooh.
as if it's recognizing someone standing nearby. In the
No,
dead of night,
no,
a man in Mexico, living alone, was jolted from his sleep by persistent knocks echoing through his home. Cautiously, he crept to the door, only to find nothing but darkness waiting for him outside. Days turned into a living nightmare as he began to notice unsettling changes around the house. Items slightly out of place, as if unseen hands had rearranged his life. Then, one fateful night, the eerie disturbances reached a terrifying peak. He heard unsettling noises emanating from the bathroom, sending chills down his spine. Grabbing his phone to capture the unfolding horror, he aimed the camera toward the door, bracing himself for what he might uncover. This is what he recorded.
Oh wow, it's moving. It's like trying to move towards them too. That's kind of creepy.
Me cubro con la sangre de Cristo.
The showerhead in the bathroom seems to sway unnaturally, as if it has a mind of its own. After a while, a chilling knocking echoes from the front door. When he goes to investigate, his heart races as he catches sight of something truly horrifying.
Oh no, it's about to get worse. What is that? That's kind of weird looking, I'm not gonna lie.
He hears a frantic knocking at the door, sharp and insistent. But when he finally opens it, he finds nothing. No one standing there. No sound of footsteps fading away. Instead, a shadowy figure looms in the distance, its gaze fixed on him, watching with an unsettling stillness. Now that the door is open,
It looks like
he
hunched over
realizes he may
too.
have just invited something sinister inside. The atmosphere thickens, and he knows the terror is only just beginning. Before we dive deeper into this scary video, I want to remind you about something special. If you love horror stories, scary stories, haunted locations, and terrifying true horror stories, then make sure to subscribe to Fear Files.
I'm gonna check
Link
that
in the
channel out
description.
someday. It looks kind of cool.
Every week we bring you untold true horror stories that will leave you questioning reality and wondering what might be lurking in the darkness. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a single story that sends shivers down your spine.
Oh
Now,
jeez.
let's get back to the video.
Potter, thank
if
you.
dare. A chilling recording surfaces, far more believable than any mere apparition captured on camera. A terrifying footage comes from the TikTok user Magical Poltergeist, whose entire channel is dedicated to
Oh, no.
documenting the eerie poltergeist activity that haunts his home.
Oh, we've seen a video from this guy actually. I remember this guy. Damn, that's loud. I was half asleep. You know, that scares me too. Every time I forget to lower the volume from that, and I don't know, I just it comes out of nowhere and scares me.
In the first recording, we witness what appears to be an orb, something that could easily be dismissed as mere dust or a wayward insect. But then, the scene shifts, and a rocking chair begins to sway on its own, a chilling sight. Following that,
Oh
we see
no.
a table and pillow shift unnaturally. Strangely,
There's so many
the rocking
things
chair
moving in
never
this room.
ceases its eerie movement. And as the nights drag on, more unsettling events unfold, sending shivers down the spine.
Here goes the trash can. The fridge. Wow, this guy has so much activity. He's probably making some good money off this too. I was wearing my headphones. Oh no.
The sound of refrigerator doors creaking open and
Yeah,
closed.
I'll probably lower
The
that
trash bin
someday.
cabinets
I keep
rattling,
forgetting.
every moment caught on tape. Was it the playful work of a poltergeist? Perhaps. But how far will such a spirit go?
Oh, the cross thing. I remember this. When the cross moves upside down.
Baby, what took you so long to answer? You take the trash out? What the fuck, baby? The lights are fucking flickering now, dude. Baby, stop! What the fuck?
Oh, jeez. I would be so scared if that
A
happened.
woman jolts awake, the air thick with an unbearable stench that creeps into her senses. As she struggles to comprehend what's happening, the lights begin to flicker ominously. Just then, she glances at the cross hanging on the wall. It
Wow.
spins slowly,
Sorry for the
as if possessed. Is this the work of a mischievous
Telepathy?
poltergeist? Or have we
I
awakened something
forget to
far more
pronounce
sinister
that
and
word
powerful?
correctly.
On the night,
Epilepsy?
a woman experienced something so chilling, it left her utterly shaken.
Epilepsy.
Strange
I think
occurrences
that's the
weren't
name.
new in her
Epilepsy.
grandparents' house, an old place filled with antique dolls and vintage collectibles. But she had always brushed them off, assuming her mind was playing tricks. This time, however, the unease was undeniable. One of the dolls, which she already suspected was haunted, seemed to make its presence known in a way she could no longer ignore. As she lay in bed, studying on her laptop, a feeling of dread crept over her. Then, something happened that made her blood run cold. She quickly reached for her phone, determined to capture the eerie moment that she had feared for so long. Take a look.
Oh, not this one again. No, we're not watching this again. No. Nope.
Viewers can't shake the feeling that coincidence. With a quiet village warned them about a haunted cemetery. But what really caught their attention was a nearby
Epilepsy.
phone booth.
Okay, yeah.
Locals had reported strange, unsettling noises echoing from the small, confined space
is
at
how you
odd
should
hours of the night.
spread
Yet,
its pronunciation.
No one had dared investigate
I
further.
sometimes have like
Determined
certain
to uncover the
words,
truth,
even
the
if I
group
try
set out
to
with
like
cameras
spell
in
it
hand,
out.
hoping to
My
capture whatever
brain
lurked in
just
the
can't like
shadows.
put them together
But they
properly.
had no idea the nightmare that awaited them.
I think
A gruesome
epilepsy is
fate
like
far
one of
darker
them.
than they could have
Like if
ever
I say it a few times, I'll eventually say it correctly. I think the word literally is another one. That guy's face looks kind of weird, like it was like beaten up.
そこにいたじゃん。でももう今いなくなっちゃう。え、普通に怖くね？え？
Wait, what's going on?
What in the world is
oh
that?
shit, they saw somebody.
No wonder no one dared to take a closer look.
Okay, that
Those
makes
who
more sense.
did might have found themselves eternally cursed to the shadow
It just
realm
helps
by
to
this
have a
terrifying
backup
ghostly
on learning
presence.
pronunciation.
The creepiest part
Yeah.
of this video is that the figure outside might
I
not
don't know,
even
my
be the
brain don't
same
work
thing
right.
that grabbed the guy's
Sometimes
feet.
it works, sometimes it don't.
Locals have always whispered about this area being haunted. Could it be the work of multiple entities? Because the last thing you want in the dead of night, all alone in the dark, is a chilling encounter with something beyond this world. Keanu, known on Reddit as Keanu Kala, uploaded a chilling video that has everyone on edge. After putting his little daughter to bed,
Oh no,
he stepped out
another
into the dark
baby cam
backyard
video,
to
guys.
take care of some tasks.
It's the 20th
Moments
time we've
later,
seen it, right?
His phone buzzed with an alert about movement in the baby's room. Assuming his little princess had simply woken up, he quickly checked the camera feed. But what flashed across his screen left him both confused and horrified. Here's what he discovered.
Oh no. Well, the baby's not asleep, for one. And the baby's hair's moving for some odd reason. The baby looks like really annoyed. Okay, never mind. The baby's playing. The baby's hair is still moving too. It's so weird. I'm hearing a dog.
Nothing seems off at first glance. Just a little girl waking up moments after her dad leaves the room. But beware.
That's weird.
The devil is lurking in the details.
This
the camera
is
has
EP.
captured
Yeah,
unsettling
creepy.
whispers, like a ghostly breath brushing against her. We can hear the heavy exhale, and what's truly chilling is how she responds, like a startled baby feeling a sudden breeze on her face. Did you see how a lock of her hair dangled as if someone invisible were toying with it? Keanu insists everyone
Creepy,
else
very
was asleep,
creepy.
that no one could have been in that room. The footage confirms it. Now, let's assume that the hair moving was just the ceiling fan, which Keanu claimed was running.
Okay,
But
so
then,
at least
how
he
do we explain
at
those
least he told the
eerie
truth on
sounds?
that. It could be the fan.
Just the soft cooing of a baby filled the air. But then came a chilling breath that felt like a gust of wind sweeping through the room. The windows were tightly shut, and the room was isolated from the rest of the house, so we could rule out any explanations. This old house was steeped in mystery, holding secrets long forgotten. One thing was certain: no one would ever want to face that nightmare, especially not with their children by their side.
I don't know.
Casey Loves
If it
posted
was
a
the
chilling
fan, I
clip
feel
to
like
her
the baby
social
wouldn't
media
respond like
after
that.
capturing an eerie moment during a sleepover with her friends. At first, the group enjoyed their night alone, with no parents to interrupt their fun. They passed the time playing games, laughing and dancing, feeling the thrill of freedom. But then, they decided to head up to Casey's room for something a little different. A game with rules that seemed innocent enough. The objective was simple: cross the room, but you could
what is
only
that?
move
What
when
is
the
that behind
lights
the
were
wall
off.
there?
The instant the lights flickered on, you had to freeze in place. At first, it was just harmless fun, a playful challenge among friends. But as the game progressed, something shifted in the air, turning their laughter into tension. What followed next would transform this innocent pastime into a haunting experience they would never forget.
Oh no.
You can't move when the lights are on. You have 5 moves to get to me. Are you ready? Oh, okay. Oh.
Damn, she's fast.
You have 5 moves to get to me. Oh. Oh my god.
Turn the light on.
Sorry.
She just turns the light
Something
back
fell,
off.
right?
That's funny.
Yeah, it was sitting right here. Was it?
And it just fell off? Okay.
Fell? That's how that flew off. There's no way
It
it
was
fell.
here?
Feel how heavy this
I
is.
don't know.
Yes, it was sitting right here. Did you touch that?
No, she didn't touch it.
No, that's. I don't know. Maybe it was like. Wait. What?
Oh damn.
Was that already
Why is that?
moving?
Oh, oh my! Oh my god! You guys! What the hell?
That was okay.
What? That's so cool.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. What is?
Wait! I'm really scared.
When the lights flicker and go dark, a chilling sound echoes. A heavy object crashes to the floor, yet none of the girls were near it. Moments before the darkness falls, the camera captures the object resting innocently on the shelf. As they nervously debate how it could have possibly fallen, a cupboard door creaks
That is such a
open all
creepy
on
way
its
to have a
own,
haunting though.
sending
Like
shivers
playing
down
a
their
game like that.
spines. But what they fail to notice is the lamp
Loki,
swinging
nice to
ominously
see
above
you.
their heads, swaying back and forth as if warning them. After watching this eerie clip, many believe Casey's home is haunted. What do you think
Yeah,
is
it's
really
definitely have
happening
to be
here?
haunted.
Share your thoughts in the comments. In the dark hours of the morning, a security camera captured something unsettling in the yard of a man named Mario, who lives
His
alone
name is
in a
Mario.
remote
I
area
love
near
it.
the woods. At approximately
Oh, your model
4:30
assistant.
a.m.,
Thank you.
an alert broke the silence of the
You
night,
guys are too sweet.
signaling that something was moving outside. When Mario reviewed the footage, he saw something that chilled him to the bone. He decided to share it with others. Watch closely and prepare yourself.
Bola de luz se transforma en dos niños.
Pero no se graba muy bien y luego después sale como un señor, mira.
Yeah, that's
se
the max
para ahí
quality I can do.
y como que se convierte en un señor, mira.
Is that a graveyard?
Y se queda ahí, ahí todavía está corriendo el reloj de...
Just somebody standing there.
La cámara se está grabando, mira, se mira como dos cabezas, pues dos personas se mira ahí atravesadas a la misma vez, que tienen como una lámpara.
Or is it two people?
A lo mejor es una pareja, pero no sé, ahí se empieza a mover.
Oh, it's
y la
changing.
cámara ya no lo
What
graba
the
muy
hell?
bien, pero ahí se mira que se está yendo por aquí.
Whoa, what?
At 4:30 a.m., a glowing orb flickers in the darkness, casting an eerie light that soon morphs into the shapes of two young children.
Okay,
They
so
stand
it's
there,
two people.
eerily still, their gazes fixed in one direction, as if waiting for something unseen. The air is thick with unease before they
Wow.
suddenly vanish without a trace.
That is
Some
crazy.
dismiss this as mere camera glitch.
I have 3
but
security
others believe
cameras
it
around my
hints at something
house.
far
Oh,
more
that's
sinister,
awesome. I
a
need one for
shape-shifting
mine.
entity. After all,
Gotta watch my
what would
cat
two
with
boys
them.
be doing in such a remote area of the woods at that hour? In another chilling incident, a family settled in for the night when the quiet was shattered by the sound of bells jingling from their front door handle. It was as if something or someone was desperately trying to get in. They hesitated, their hearts racing before answering the door, capturing a moment that would haunt them forever.
We thought we heard the bells on the door.
I heard the bell. Did you love it all of it?
I heard a jingle. Did you guys hear a jingle?
I heard the bells ring.
Yeah, there's nothing there. That's
A
weird.
chilling sound echoes through the stillness, like a door handle being pulled by unseen hands.
The
as if
cameras
something
are all
or someone
outside.
was
You don't have
intent
any
on
indoor
entering
ones?
the house.
I mean,
But when
outdoor
they
ones
checked
are
the
probably
front door
interesting,
camera,
though.
It revealed nothing but empty air. In a desperate attempt to keep the dark at bay, they had hung bells above the
I
door,
would put some
believing
outside,
they
but
could fend off uninvited entities, much like the
my
talisman
windows have
seen
like
in the
screens
eerie
over
series
them, so
From.
it'd still cover the
It seemed for
camera
once
mostly.
those bells had done
It
their
wouldn't
job.
look great.
But who or what was trying to gain entry?
You know, it's easy to say it could be
Could
the
it be
wind,
something
but the
akin to
tree
the
there
horrors
doesn't really
captured in
move.
the video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. A Reddit user shared an unsettling video that sends chills down the
A
spine,
UFO at the
featuring
Pentagon.
footage of mysterious figures
2018.
hovering
I
above
think
the
I've seen that
Pentagon
video.
in Washington, D.C., captured from 3 different angles back in 2018. The first angle reveals a driver cruising through the dark streets late at night, just trying to enjoy the quiet drive when, out of
I heard
nowhere,
something, but
they
not
catch
a
sight
bell.
of something truly
I didn't hear anything
otherworldly in the
else.
sky.
I mean,
You have to see this.
I don't know. I just think it's cool how it went off, but there was nothing on the camera. That's pretty interesting.
I tell you. Yes, I'm here. Sorry, but just because I was so.
Oh, there's like something like triangle
A
shaped
strange
above the clouds
floating
there.
object hovers ominously above the Pentagon. Another camera angle
And to think
captures
that's
the
like
same
6 years
eerie
ago,
scene,
like
but this
2018, the
it's
cameras
sharper,
aren't as
clearer,
great as they are now.
as if the unsettling sight wants to make sure it's seen. Object
Especially at night.
emerges,
Even
shrouded
nowadays,
in
like
an
cameras aren't that
unsettling
great at
mystery.
night.
No explanation seems to fit. From the third angle, it appears even more cryptic.
Another
as if
perspective
hiding
of the
secrets
pyramid
that
UFO.
no
Okay,
one
so it
should
is triangle
uncover.
shaped. Wow, that's weird. You can see it even better off this angle. It's not moving though. It's like hovering. There's no lights on it, which is weird. Every time I've ever seen a UFO video, there's always lights on the UFO. But this one in particular, there's no lights. Very strange.
To this day, no one knows for sure what was seen hovering over the Pentagon that night. The most common explanation whispers of something, not of this world. So, what do you think? Are you a skeptic or do you believe?
I don't know. I think I believe. I think there's gonna be one day where we just see an alien ship in broad daylight just land.
Today we're gonna dive into 8
that'll be
scary
it.
videos that are ridiculously creepy.
Oh boy.
Number 1.
Here we go,
In
guys.
2013, a YouTube user that goes by Zero Fox posted a video to show off the different vision modes on the Xbox One Kinect. But what was meant to be just a quick video,
The Kinect had so many stories behind it with the ghosts.
incredible proof of the paranormal.
So a funny thing about the Kinect, I probably said this before in an older video, but the Xbox Kinect didn't sell well because people kept having tracking issues with the camera, and because they didn't originally say what the tech was in the camera, which is now used as ghost hunting equipment, people were kind of confused about why it was tracking other objects around them. So originally people thought it wasn't working right, but it was. It just wasn't tracking humans. I always think that's just a weird story. What else does Kinect see? Oh no. Oh hell no. Can you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh my god. That guy is shitting himself. There's no way. There's no way. Look at his face. He looks horrified. That poor man.
As he shuffled through different
Oh
camera
my
modes,
god.
something unnerving suddenly appeared behind him. Immediately after the camera switched to
The
black
ghost
and
thought
white,
he was
a tall,
invisible,
dark
and then
figure
once
can
he
be seen
changed the
standing on
camera
right.
color, he walked
This black
away. He's
being
like, nope,
ominously
you can
stood
see
in
me now. I'm
place,
leaving.
Only to run out of view as soon as Zero Fox looked in its direction. From the way it ran, it almost
Wow.
appeared like this figure knew it got caught.
Yeah, he knew he got
Tried
caught.
to
Yeah.
debunk this by saying that these are clearly 2 different camera shots. Luckily,
Wow.
Zero Fox made a response to set things straight.
I uploaded a video a while ago showing the different vision modes that the Xbox One Kinect can do, and a lot of people said that it was edited because when I switched the vision modes, I changed position.
Wow,
and my
to think
keyshot
Xbox
changes,
used to look like that
to a
too. It's
completely different
crazy.
one.
I miss the old UI
I've explained
though.
loads of times that this is exactly what happens with the Xbox One Kinect, and it changes aspect ratio. But I figured I might as well go one better and show you guys live. So let me just switch on the Kinect now, and like anyone with an Xbox One Kinect can do this themselves and see exactly what I'm talking about. See, I've got another webcam apart from the Xbox Kinect to show that it's all legit and stuff. You just go down to this. Anyone with a Kinect can do this, and I'm still here. I haven't transported to any different alternate
I mean, yeah, it's all one
universes.
video.
Stuff changes position because it changes aspect ratio. See, that's crazy, isn't it?
Zero Fox made it very clear that he did not edit the original video. But if he didn't, then what the actual was standing behind him?
Creepy.
Number 2. A guy named Tony on Reddit is a fan of the Gundam anime series and collects small models of the robots depicted in the show. Well, one day he couldn't help but notice something strange about one of the
Oh,
action
that's
figures
cool.
in
I
his
didn't know
room.
Gundam would
He
be in
could've
a
sworn
ghost
he saw
video.
its head move completely on its own. Tony quickly assumed he was probably just seeing things, but decided to record this figurine just in case it happened again.
Oh, the head's moving. Oh no.
The head on the white figurine in front of him incredibly
That's
began
freaky.
moving
Oh
on
my
its
gosh.
own. And the way its tiny plastic head turned and faced Tony is insanely creepy, especially as it appears to ominously stare at him. As far as I know, an automatic turning head is not a feature that these action figures have. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, then you know that I really hate dolls. But this, on the other hand, is actually kind of badass. Number 3.
I don't think a lot of people would
been
be
on
scared of a
TikTok
Gundam being
then
haunted.
chances are you've come across countless
They'd probably think it'd
videos
be
of
cool,
mysterious
like a
things
transformer.
seen in the sky. Unexplainable glowing objects have been spotted
See
across
if the ghost
globe.
knows
And
how to
thanks to a few
transform
quick-thinking
from a truck to a
spectators, we
robot.
actually have video proof of these otherworldly lights. A TikTok user named Yosef was in his home when something bright caught his eye. He ran to his balcony, and this is the incredible footage he caught.
Oh, is that a meteor? No,
Something
it's
bright can be seen
constantly moving
through a
though.
massive
It's like
cloud.
going from one end
And
to
as
the
this
other. It's
object
not
came
falling.
into view, we can see a tiny ball of light floating through the sky. This small illuminated object had to be moving at a very high speed, and whatever it is, it doesn't resemble any aircraft that I've ever seen. Yosef turned to TikTok looking
That
for
is
answers, but unfortunately for him, I have no idea what the hell this thing is. Number 4. Speaking of UFOs, countless people across Indiana have reported seeing strange things in the skies above. Unexplainable flashing lights that seem to flicker and spontaneously appear. Curious bystanders quickly pulled out their phones, hoping to capture proof of this bizarre phenomenon. One of these bystanders being a woman named Christina from Tacoma, Indiana.
See it? Oh.
Yeah, see, when I see UFO videos, it's usually something like this, like flashing lights and all.
What in the world? There's another one right there.
I know.
These peculiar lights
Wow.
appeared in
And
the
they make
night
no
sky,
sound,
one
too, which
after
is
the
weird.
other. And as these glowing anomalies danced across the sky, Christina and her daughter couldn't help but stare as they tried to think of any possible explanations for this. A man named Chad, also from Tacoma,
Great.
witnessed
Now I'm
something
hungry.
that stopped him in his tracks.
You know, a snack sounds really good right now.
Yeah.
I might make one
Real
later though.
weird. Disappear, come back. Disappear, just move. Disappear. Huh.
Two
It looks
clusters
like
of
there's
lights
multiple
hovered
ones,
high
too.
above the town below, with glowing orbs seeming to simultaneously appear and vanish. Chad had never seen anything like this before, and intently watched as these lights slowly disappeared one by one. Sightings like these seem to be getting more common, leading me to believe that we might be making friends with aliens very soon. Number 5.
Very soon,
A
probably
guy
in the
named
next
Maddie on
5 years.
TikTok has admitted to making a massive
I totally
mistake
believe
by
it.
playing with a Ouija board in an attempt to communicate with beings on the other side. And to make matters worse, he never properly ended the session and said goodbye. Now ever since, he's been dealing with a relentless haunting in his family's home for the last 4 years. He's often home alone, and this seems to be when this entity becomes most active. And to avoid feeling crazy, he does his best to document these bone-chilling experiences.
I don't know what the f***'s going on with these dogs, bro. They're scared of some... Yo. I'm telling you, bro. That's the second time I heard those f***ing bells, bro. The second time. The second time. I'm home all the f*** alone, bro. Nobody is home. Nobody. No one is home. Nobody is home. And those fucking bells. What's wrong, Petey? What's wrong? What do you see?
The dog's like, I know something's
You see
up.
something?
Ooh, pizza.
You see
Are you
something
gonna
over
share?
here?
You gonna share with the class?
I'm telling you.
Pizza sounds so good
Those
right now. I'm not gonna
bells.
lie.
I heard them motherfuckers twice. What the fuck is going on? Petey!
What is
Petey!
that? Is that fake fruit?
Petey!
What is that on the table?
Petey, what's going on? The TV turned on. The fucking TV turned on. Petey, let's go. Go, Petey. Go. Go out. Go out. Go out. Go. Go out. Go out. Go out. Go out. Go out. What the fuck is going on?
He lives in like a
What the
mansion, it
fuck
looks
is
like.
going
It's a
on?
big house.
What the fuck is going? It turned off. It turned off. Lucy, Bentley, let's go. Bentley, get out. Let's go. Tiberius, let's go. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Let's go. Tiberius. Lucy. Oh my God. Charlie, let's go.
How many dogs does he have?
Come on. Come on, who's home? Come on, who's home? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Come on, T. Come on.
He's calling another dog. Jeez.
Maddie was on high alert when his dogs began acting afraid of
One of
something
my
in the
pizzas
house.
was broken in
Bells hanging
half
from a
inside the
door
wrapping.
randomly
Oh
made
no.
noise,
Well,
and
at
as he
least
went
it'll.
downstairs to
I don't know. At least it's
investigate,
pre-cut.
decorative balls flew out of a bowl
We'll
and
just call
onto
it
the
pre-cut.
floor. The final straw for Maddie was when the TV turned on and off by itself, sending him rushing outside and trying to save his dogs from a paranormal demise. So could these eerie events be linked to the Ouija board? Let me
I don't know.
what
That's
you
that's
think.
that kid's fault. He played with the Ouija board
Number
and didn't do it
6.
right.
Over on the Love Sundays YouTube channel, a man named Sean frequently posts videos of his stealth camping adventures. From videos working on the interior of his camper van to having a camping adventure with his adorable son, Sean is all about that van life. In one of his videos, he set his sights on spending the night on the side of the road with a beautiful view of the ocean. The night was going smoothly as he prepared some dinner and went for a stroll along the water as he ate. As the sun went down, he climbed in bed, ready to get some sleep. But little did he know that would soon be interrupted.
Oh, 2 a.m. Of course, the witching hour.
I just heard something.
More for me. Yes. I assume he's by himself in the camper.
Okay, I think they've gone. They literally tried to get in the van.
Probably some bystanders seeing a random van parked and try to get in there.
Let me check outside.
Most likely, yeah.
My heart was.
Who decides to park a camper to sleep for the night on the side of the road, just for fun?
They were either trying
I don't
to
understand
move
that.
me on or trying to break into the van. Either way.
Maybe I
not
just
pleasant.
haven't had that kind of fun yet. I don't have a
I
camper.
think that if I'd heard them coming in more, I've got a metal pole here. I could have just got out and not done anything. I'm not moving. I'm probably not going to sleep now though.
At 2 a.m., the sound of someone knocking on the outside of the van woke Sean up. His eyes immediately widened and his heart skipped a beat when he then heard the person yanking on the door trying to get inside. This anxiety-inducing moment kept him awake for the rest of the night, as he anxiously laid in bed, intently listening for whoever was lurking outside. Lucky for him, this person must have moved on as he survived to see the next morning. But the thought of someone trying to enter your van in the middle of the night is
I don't think
downright
that's
chilling,
paranormal at
as
all. I
you
think
never
it's just
know
some
if they're
douchebag
sinister
trying to like break into
intentions.
his van.
Number 7. For the last few years, a YouTube user called Professor Cynical has started to notice strange things happening in his home. Door handles shaking as if someone is trying to open them, and objects moving completely on their own. As his name suggests, he's very cynical when it comes to the paranormal, and definitely is not a big believer. But when he set up his camera to catch this activity, it became a lot harder to explain what was happening.
I'm honestly done with this. Every day pretty much, this happens. I posted about this before, but
He just pulls a chair up and just watches the
all
door.
doors moving
That's
to the
funny.
wind and it wasn't anything.
He looks really fed up with it too.
And over the course of so long, it's just getting worse.
He's analyzing the ghost in real time. And there's nobody there.
I'll show you as well. There's literally nothing here. Got a baby gate there. There's literally just shoe racks in that right there. Look, there's literally nothing. And if I look up here, mind the camera. But look, there's literally nothing. Okay, let me set back up my tripod. What the? Whoa.
Oh damn.
That's new. What the heck? Hello?
Yeah, there was nobody there. That's pretty interesting.
The handle on the door violently shook as if someone or something was trying to get inside. But as Cynical quickly yanked the door open, he revealed that no one was on the other side.
That wall looks like it
And
needs to
his
be
surprise,
repainted.
A bag suddenly slid across the floor. He's been
That
left
house
without
needs
answers,
work.
as he can't seem to wrap his head around what's been happening. In an attempt to catch more proof, he set up a camera to record, but what
He
ended
was
up
probably
happening
too
sent
exhausted
chills
to
down
drive.
his
Well,
spine.
no, he said that he stopped in the last video. He stopped by the ocean because he liked the view, but it was on the side of a highway. Oh my gosh, that was pretty violent.
Sick of this.
Oh god, this house looks like a. Oh.
So just to show you guys that there's
Is this Asmongold's house?
nothing here. Sorry, my tripod getting caught and everything. Literally nothing here. Oh, this is crazy.
Why are there kids' toys in the kitchen like that?
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
That wasn't. Oh, for God's sake, that wasn't even on before. Right, let me try and get set back up here. Like, I've never tried to call out before. Apparently, it's a ghosty. Again, I'm not saying I believe in that
Was
stuff.
something
I really
moved?
don't. I really don't.
I must have missed
Apparently,
it.
you call out, things are meant to happen, or you'll get a response, or something. So, fine, let's just try it. I don't know how you're meant to do this kind of stuff, but let's see. Let's see. Hello? Is there any ghosties about? Can you make something move? Again? Can you make anything move?
Oh damn! Oh
Now,
no!
from the videos that I've seen online about like white flying on camera a lot, people say, "Oh well, it's orbs," but I mean, what is an orb? To me, it looks like dust. So let me know in the comment section if you think that it's really dusty in here, or it's something that I maybe should be more aware of.
It's more dusty in here. Yeah, you should probably clean that house better.
Don't worry about that. That was my air freshener going off automatically. 8 minutes.
The door's
Bargain.
closing. Ooh.
Nah, mate. Nah.
I love how he moves right in there too.
I am moving out.
Just like before, the door handle violently began to shake. Cynical grabbed his camera and
His
quickly
television
threw the door
got
open
turned
to
on,
prove
I
that
think.
no one was
Oh,
on the other
maybe.
side causing this to happen. He then tried to communicate with whatever is in his home and asked the entity if it could make something move. Then suddenly a small chair was flung across the room in his direction. These heart-pounding events have left Cynical questioning everything. But are these videos genuine proof of the paranormal, or possibly just well-made hoaxes? You decide. Number 8. A TikTok user that goes by Smashly mostly just posts casual videos of herself. But that recently changed when she found herself looking for answers on TikTok. One night, a notification from the security camera on her porch popped up on her phone. She wondered who could be outside as it was starting to get late. And when she decided to check the recording, her stomach dropped at what she saw.
Oh, what is that? It's like the bottom half of a person. What the hell?
Dressed in white suddenly emerged from behind a tree. This mysterious figure bent down as it walked, almost as if it was trying to go unnoticed. But what had Smashly on edge was the fact that this being crept behind her car and never reappeared on the other side. From the way this figure quickly scurried behind the car, it seems to be up to no good. Now, whether this is something paranormal or not, I'll leave that up to you to decide. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more.
I don't
from
know,
your
that's
boy.
pretty weird, guys.
As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.
Wow. All right, so that concludes our Ghost Watch for the night, guys. Hope you had fun.